Hello, everybody.
Oh,
How's it going, Jumbadas? Welcome. We are Saves vs. Death, a tabletop actual play and podcast that airs every Saturday at 10 p.m. Eastern on twitch.tv/Saves vs. Death. I am Blank, the GM, or referee, if you want to get old school. And with me today is Jess as Moxie11, street reporter exposing the truth. We have Hades as Deeps, the new deck jockey in town. And Games as Wraith, rocker boy just trying to make a better tomorrow. If you like what we do, or even if you just want to help out, consider helping us get better by subscribing to us with your Amazon Prime free subscription. If you link your Amazon Prime and your Twitch accounts, you get one free sub. Spend it on us. That's all I'm asking. Also, we have a Patreon. There's a bunch of merch on there, from stickers to mugs to shirts to hoodies, and as well as exclusive content like the D&D one-shot that happened. Might not say last week, but it was much longer than that. And yeah, that'll be.
There's character sheets.
There's character sheets and a bunch of other stuff. Yes.
Moxie's write-ups and
Yeah.
Her exposés.
yes.
I also put the net running tutorial on there. I realized that it hadn't been released anywhere, so it's going to be released to our Patreons first, and then I will eventually roll that out to everybody. God, it's been a long time since I've done that net running tutorial, though.
We might have to refresh it.
Yeah, I think I'm planning a refresh to it. It'll be cool, I think, when I redo it. Anyway, we are also doing a new fundraiser event. Be sure to check us out, but also Tavern Under the Stairs is doing the same event for Extra Life. It is a charity to help out local Children's Miracle Network hospitals, and they are doing a tabletop appreciation fundraiser for August 19th to the 21st. So go check out our page, help us reach this goal, extralife.org/participant/savesversedeath. Will take you 2 hours. Yeah. Donate if you can.
Wait, I have to follow up a charity you talking about, like, hey, help the children. Help with the children hospital with, hey guys, we're doing a giveaway of Cyberpunk Red.
What's wrong with that?
Yes, we are 4 followers away at the beginning of the stream, and by the end of the stream, our giveaway will be over. Yeah, so 2 and 2.
Oh, yeah.
Wiggly fingers.
I can count.
We are 4 followers away from the
for
goal.
all the math he has ever rolled against us.
That's true.
If we can get those 4 more followers, we will send out a shiny copy of Cyberpunk Red, brand new, which is the game that we play. So if you get an opportunity and enjoy what you're watching, please give us a follow. As long as you're active in chat, you will be available to win that. So
Active in chat. Today is the last day. Oh my goodness, we have a huge party raiding us today.
Huge raid party.
Wow.
oh,
Hey,
geez.
Hey,
Oh,
Raiders.
Hello.
Thank you for
Great
the raid,
time
Arna.
to
Arna!
join.
Yeah, great
And
time to turn.
follow
We were just talking
and
about
chat.
a giveaway.
And get a
we're
free
doing.
book, possibly.
Right?
Free book. We need 4 more followers. You can see below that we're trying to get that goal. But
And then-
also above, which I didn't mention, is our fundraiser for Extra Life.
Yep.
So we have 25. We're trying to get a humble goal of $100. Hey, thank you for the follow.
Thank you.
We appreciate it.
Woo woo.
Oh God, I'm butchering these names. I apologize.
Ethereum?
I don't know.
I don't know, but I'm gonna have to say it next week.
Right.
So
Next week.
I will figure.
We'll be on our stream.
you're-
Come back.
If you're still here, and you could phonetically spell that in the chat, I would appreciate you so much.
Funnier to
Phonetics.
make her
Which is not a phonetically spelt word. Anyway, moving on to the new follower report.
Just pronouncing things.
Speaking of, yeah, I'm gonna attempt this. Thank you so much for joining our crew. Monozide and Arcus Phoenix.
Monoxide?
Monoxide? Oh.
Maybe.
But there's a space, so it threw me.
No, it's monoside. It's one side.
You're a Zide.
Ooh. I don't know. See, this is why phonetics help.
This is why we choose you to do this segment, because it's the
That
most
too.
it's the most funniest. Okay, so moving.
Follow. Watch me butcher your Twitch account handle next week.
Right, the Safe Source Stat drinking game. Anytime we make a grammatic error, drink.
Oh God.
Oh God.
That would not be survivable. Another quick announcement here is Hades will not be here next stream, but we will do a one-shot in his place for the Tabletop Appreciation fundraiser in the form of Lasers and Feelings. Oh my goodness, 5 subs. Thank you so much,
thank
Chubbins.
you.
That's really cool of you.
That's amazing.
Thank you.
Yeah, really appreciate that. We will do a one shot in the form of Lasers and Feelings, hosted by our very own Games as the DM for that. So look forward to that next week. I will be here playing. I'll be actually on the other side of the table. Should we switch positions? Is this the GM seat? I feel like this is the GM
I have to
seat.
drive to your house and sit there.
Yeah, you have to come to my house. That's what I meant.
Yes.
All right, I guess.
If you're new or even little lost, that's okay. We have a handy command to bring you up to speed with the happenings from the most recent episode. Hit bang plot in the chat, and all of your confusion will be relieved. All of your confusion will be revealed.
You know what? Drink. Thank you.
I'm so...
All of your that's
you come
probably
here because
more
we're professionals.
Yep.
All of your confusion will be revealed is probably more accurate, but you can go ahead and hit that. Anyway. And with that, did somebody hit bang plot?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I just missed it. I wonder if our chat's disabled.
Our chat isn't showing up on the right.
After the
Son
incident.
of a gun!
This is why we don't have nice.
The
Speaking
incident.
of being professionals.
Yeah, this is the kind of professionalism you can expect around here. This is a very Conan O'Brien thing to say. He did that all the time. So anyway, that should be showing up again. I want alcohol poisoning, yes. And
the Safe Source Stat
sorry,
drinking
just
game.
catching up on this chat. Anyway, I will pass it on to Hades to give you a synopsis of our latest episode.
All right. So we started out with right after the funeral. We had some downtime. Cammy's cousin came by her apartment, and they had a chat. And it was discovered that Cammy is being called away by her family for some help up in Oregon, I believe.
I think so.
Washington?
Was it Washington?
North of Night City.
It was Washington.
Up north.
Okay.
Washington. Yeah, Wraith checked himself into rehab. Got that taken care of. And Moxie recovered at the apartment. Cammy left the apartment till the end of the month for Wraith and Moxie. And Moxie was recovering from her cram usage, so from that, and
Recover's a strong word. Moxie was passed out for 5 days because of her cram usage.
yes, very dehydrated and very hungry.
Yeah.
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 We had 2 people go to rehab on opposite weeks of
Yes,
downtime.
Yep.
opposite weeks, correct. And so we took care of that. And am I forgetting anything
No, it's
major?
more or less it.
I mean, it
What?
was just taking care of some downtime.
Are you talking about the Yes, you're missing half the episode.
Oh no!
Kidding. And we got introduced to a new character, Deeps, who is from Oceania. And what was the word you called his tankers?
The float.
I think there was a special floating city name.
Oh, the asshole of the sea.
Yes,
Of the
thank you.
Pacific.
Yes.
Yes.
So yeah, and he got on a boat that was doing a drop off, and from Captain Horatio, and they were going to do the drop off real quick, and a turret spun up and started trying to attack them. So they dove for cover. Deeps used his cyber deck and was able to shut it down and reset it. And they took back off, and they took some fire, and Horatio needs to fix his boat, and he was able to drop him off right outside of Kabuki.
Yeah, right on the southern end of Watson, where he tells you about a contact that he has in Night City that you can talk to who owes him one, called Minami. Minami.
Okay.
I'm just mouthing this word to myself now. Anyway, so
I don't know why.
it's a fun one to say, I suppose. Anyway.
It is.
So I guess we'll get started with the session tonight. Who do we want to start with? What?
Well, I went last time, so...
I know, but I might come back to you. Let me ask this. Moxie Wraith, is there anything else you're doing for downtime?
I need to. Did I get the money from the concert? I did, right? Or from the release of the album?
You should.
Your album sales.
500 eddies, I said.
Okay.
Please have marked it.
I'm sure I have.
I'm sure you didn't. That's why I'm saying it that way.
Oh no, I did. It's right there.
Okay. You know what, Deeps? Have a little bit more narrative to do with you first. So
Okay,
I'm going to
sure.
start with that part. Because I still need to get you caught up. So
Sure.
you're walking through Night City. You have this blaring headache after dealing with the hellhound that just fracked up your mind. You know,
Right.
there's a little dribble of blood coming down your nose that you've had to wipe away a few times. And your brain just feels like it's on fire. You're having a hard time appreciating just how dirty Night City is as you walk through the streets of Watson. It is really not a pretty city, and well, it is a pretty city, but in its own way. Neon lights of different businesses, Fuyutsuki electronics store, the illuminating glow cast down on the dark Night City streets. There's a few homeless people arguing over who gets the next portion of kibble. There's a data term that's being spray painted by one of the local gangers, booster gangers. And you're fortunate enough to almost look like you belong here as you stumble down the street with blood coming down your nose. That no one seems to notice, at least immediately, that you're actually not a Night City native. In fact, people kind of stay out of your way as you walk. Where are you going?
I would like to use my agent to see if Minami has a garden or something.
Yeah. Okay. Go ahead and do a library search.
Library search.
with a +2.
Woohoo! Library search. 23.
23. Yeah, you find it no problem with your superior browser skills.
Woo!
Minami has a garden patch. Minami's Detective Agency is the name of it. And it has a little kapua, like a kind of gremlin type monster with a giant magnifying glass as its logo. And it has, hot pink neon sign. Her name is spelled in this loopy cursive, and then Detective Agency is very bold and direct. That is the front page of her garden. It says a little tagline: if Minami can't solve it, nobody can. And it has a picture of the girl on the front doing a two-fingered, like,
Kawaii pose?
salute, kawaii pose. It is a small, fairly attractive Japanese woman in her early 20s, it seems. She, give me 1 second. Getting over to my notes here. She's lean with an athletic build. Very round, well, actually, no, a heart-shaped face with full lips, thick eyebrows, and long bangs cut just before her eyes. She has kind of a feline elegance about her. She also has one arm is cybernetic. It almost looks like the arm of a stormtrooper's suit, but instead of that gloss white, it's a matte white. And on its shoulder has a painting. It looks like a painting of a sakura tree, and it blends into like a tattoo that goes onto her back. The cherry blossom, so nice little pink. She wears a tank top, a white tank top, plain otherwise, and yeah, that's her. Her little picture is in the bottom corner of the patch, and it says Minami is a young detective who's solved countless cases, and if she can't solve it, nobody can. Hey, thank you for the follow, Birdie Ghost. Appreciate you.
Oh,
We are
thank
so
you.
close to our follower goal. As a
That's
reminder
amazing.
to everybody here,
Woo!
if we hit 100, we are giving away one free Cyberpunk Red core book, which is the game we're playing tonight. And pretty much
Just remember
every Saturday.
to post in the chat.
Oh yeah, post in the chat. Say something. Say hello, and we will get you this stuff. And thanks for dropping in with pizza and drinks. Patient Zero. Sorry, I didn't see you.
Yes, thank you.
Yep. So that's what it says.
Cool.
And
Does it have a...
yeah, it has her address on there of the detective agency. And, contact information, otherwise, like a phone number. And yeah, I think that's about it.
I'd like to stake the deets. Make a phone call.
Okay. So you swipe the deeds off of her garden patch
Yes.
and give her a call. Her agent rings a few times. Bling, bling, bling. And then you hear on the other side of the phone, Minami at Detective Agency. How can I help you?
Hi, yes. My name is Deeps, and I have a friend who knows you, Horatio. He has a boat.
Oh,
Um,
okay.
and he told me to contact you for some help. I was wondering if you were free today.
Give me one moment while I get Minami on the line.
Okay.
There's a kind of a ruffling of noise, and the same woman picks up. Hello, this is Minami.
Hi, yes. I was told to contact you by Captain Horatio. You may be able to help me out. I need to find somebody.
Uh, Horatio. What does he want? What does that old drunk want?
You told me you could help me out.
Help you out with what?
I need to find somebody.
Oh. And uh, and I assume he expects free of charge?
It's not what he said.
Oh, then you can come.
I figured we could discuss that when I get there. I just wanted to make sure you were available.
I am available.
I will get a taxi and I'll head over.
Nova. See you soon.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh. I will get. I'll look up the taxi information and order one.
Okay. It's a $10 or 10 Eddie Euro dollar
Okay.
charge to get there.
All right.
Aren't they Euro bucks?
That's a colloquial term. They're Euro dollars. That's why they're called Eddies.
Hmm.
Now
Okay,
you know.
cool. So I load up.
I love all of you. Okay, so what are we doing?
I load up in the taxi and head over.
All right. You drive down to the address that it was on her garden patch and that she does give you as well. But anyway, you head there and there's this kind of small walkway between two buildings that you have to go through. One goes to a cube motel, and then you have to make a left at the end of that, which opens up to a little bit of a wider. You can see down to your right, there is a small storefront with a sign in front of it that has two scalpels crossed like swords. And it says twin scalpels. And then to your left, heading deeper into the alleyway, there is Minami's detective agency in this like little corner down the alley. This really dingy alley. There's a 13-year-old girl practicing haircuts on a rat.
Legit.
Look, he's got to get the practice in somehow. And like obviously a homeless girl smashed up against the wall next to one of the dumpsters that you walk by on your way to the detective agency. Okay.
I will go inside if the door is unlocked.
Yeah, so you get to the front of the door. It's these really small hole in the wall type place. And when you walk in, the thing can't be bigger than a cube. So just like a 10 by 10.
Oh yeah! Wow.
Yeah, it's tiny. There is a desk set up with, a computer that doesn't seem to work. There's a old leather chair that Minami is. Hey, what's up, Ryan? How you doing, buddy? welcome, and hello.
Not to interrupt, but your kid stream was awesome.
Yeah, I totally spaced it. I wanted to be there, but sorry. Next time. But I'm glad that it was cool. Anyway, the little or the small Japanese woman is sitting in that chair there. She has two kind of makeshift stools set out in front of that, and on her walls are some posters of old noir films. Like we're talking old, like The Big Sleep, Humphrey Bogart films. And she sat, in front of it. There's a pull-out bed that's, kind of pushed up against the wall to give her space so she can run her agency. And it looks like she might have just woken up from a slumber. Her hair is a little tousled. And she has her cyber arm up on the table, and she's speaking into her thumb. She says, "And so the new client made his way in," and looks at you.
Oh, she's good. I can already tell.
He had a strange demeanor about him. Blue mohawk, almost looked like a criminal himself with a bloody nose. He made his way in and sat.
Sit down. So I'm looking for my family that lives here in Night City. They moved here a while ago, and I haven't been able to get an address or anything.
Your family moved here to the city a while ago.
Yeah, it's my mother's side that moved over here, and they should have something similar to this. And I'll put my arms out, my hands to the camera, and to her.
She looks over the tattoos typed on your fingers and says, "Anderson."
Yes.
Okay. So you're looking for your missing family. They could be anywhere in Night City. Do you know a general location, or like one of the boroughs, or?
Excuse me. Do I know at all her blank?
You know that, yeah, Watson is where Molly used to live last last you heard from Molly. But it's been a minute since you've heard from Molly, and that's kind of why you're in Night City.
I haven't heard from Molly in a long time. She's in Watson.
Okay, you are in Watson now.
So she could be anywhere. I mean, it's been a long time. I mean, probably a year.
Oh, a year. Well, okay, then for my missing people rates, I will go. 50 eddies a day is my going rate.
50 eddies a day. Well, I am also going to. Tell you what.
What?
Let's do 2 days. No, I'll give you 50 eddies if we find them today. Otherwise, I'm gonna go look on my own too.
That's fair. You have a deal, Chum. Slot me 50 and we call it good.
All right, I do.
Okay, she takes the 50, looks over it, tastes it, scrutinizes you for a moment, and folds it and puts it, opens a drawer, puts it in her desk, closes it. I know, Molly. I have some bad news for you, Chum.
Wait, you already know? You know her?
Yes.
Where is she?
I think that you may want to brace yourself for some relatively bad news.
She's left already, hasn't she?
No, Chum. Maelstrom flatlined her.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Who's Maelstrom?
They are one of the bigger gangs around here. If you want more details, the fixer Rex, I can take you to him, and we can have a bit more of a conversation.
Yeah, I want to know more.
Okay. She, picks up, goes over to one of the filing cabinets she has, opens a drawer, reaches in, pulls out a Sternmeyer P35, and tucks it into holster at her. Well, actually, it'd be underarm holster, which she had actually put on first, and then over that she throws on a long black trench coat and pops the collar, says, "Follow me, Jim."
Follow her in step.
All right. Let us go with...
I love this character, by the way.
Thanks.
Yeah, it's pretty
Hydrate,
awesome.
everybody.
She's great.
Thank you.
Yeah. Thanks, Chubbins. Also, I was hoping for was it Dick Tracy bright yellow trench coat?
Okay, let's say it's that.
Well, she does have those old noir. I mean,
That's true. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dick Tracy bright yellow trench coat with matching boots.
that is sweet.
Yeah, matching go-go boots. There you go. That is me. Anyway, moving on to a different turn. Let's go with Moxie.
Some.
Yeah, Moxie.
Hey.
How you doing?
No, I'm in rehab.
Yes.
Okay, I guess.
Was there anything else you wanted to do in rehab during your 2 weeks?
Week.
I'm sorry, you're correct. You're
Okay.
1 week.
I was like, whoa, did I lose a whole other week that I didn't know about?
No, in my head, I'm like, she needs to get therapy, so that is another week she needs therapy
she's
so
fine.
bad.
It's fine. It's totally fine.
Sure.
Yeah. I think during her week stint, since she has her agent, she'd have she daily, like every morning, like it as a routine, she texts Cammy.
Okay.
And just say like good morning and what happened to her the day before.
Okay.
Just to try to keep up some form of communication. Whether or not she responds is
sure. International use of the agents is somewhat spotty. Just so you know, like they more work on localized data pools, but I mean you can still do it. It's just sometimes during the day there you can't get like even national calls out. Just
I figure it's like
local.
one of those things where like one day she like the agent just connects and she's got like 10 different messages from her from like
that's kind of what it's like.
Like 3 in a row from like the time that lapsed.
Yeah, and you guys have been keeping up. She's doing well. She's still kind of getting used to it. She says it's kind of overwhelming. I have a lot of, she puts in quotes, family out here. But, she stays in touch.
I think Moxie would ask nothing like super personal, but something like just like bits of like that growing family from her nomad past, just like little bits of information, asking her like, do they travel together, or like has it grown since she last saw them? Nothing like super. She wouldn't want to know where she is, just in case or names
somebody's
or anything,
listening,
but
yeah
but she just generally I don't know if it matters, she'll ask her randomly about the family from a nomad background.
Yeah, she'll tell you that they're all cousins on her mother's side, and some are just have been adopted into the family at this point. And yeah, they travel from time to time, but they mostly stay in the Pacific Northwest.
Okay.
Did I answer your question? I think I did.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
She's keeping an eye on the Circle Plaza situation.
Sure. No developments there.
Yeah, like news sat, just her general keeping an eye on things through her agent. And she might attempt to call or sext Tank.
Sext?
One night. Yeah.
Roll your conversation.
Nice.
Okay. Just doing a break. Well, that's a 7.
Keep in mind your luck did refresh.
I think we're okay. She's not gonna use luck on this.
James would though.
She doesn't care that much. Conversation.
Do you break 9?
Oh yes.
Okay,
yes,
then I think you're fine.
Sorry, it was 15. New order sheet.
Yeah, you guys have a rather steamy conversation over text about what you're wearing and then what you're not wearing later on.
Oh.
Anything else?
While she's stuck inside, no.
No? Okay. Sounds
it's over
good.
Her cram addiction. Hopefully.
At a certain point, he asks, like, where are you? He wants to come say hello.
Oh God, how would you respond? God, she's so much wittier than I am. I am not as witty as Moxie, which makes this really difficult.
Believe in you.
Yeah, I don't. Thank you, though. You're so sweet.
You got this. I believe in you.
No. I want to say, oh, wow. Thank you, Patient Zero. That just derailed my entire brain track.
And just so we're clear on the answer to that, it's pretty far.
No, I think she'd say something like she's no, because that.
Vacation.
No, you know what? I don't think she'd care enough. She'd tell him that she's somewhere where she can't
see.
No, she'd say she's in rehab.
Okay. He says,
No.
I guess he just would reply with hot and then continue the conversation.
Where are you?
It really
Rehab.
didn't matter.
Hot. Carry
Nice.
on.
Exactly.
Perfect.
It's not for sex addiction, right? We're good? Cool.
Good. Yeah.
Honestly, he wouldn't care. He'd probably think that was sexier. So,
What an enabler.
This is
Yeah.
really why the rehab people
This-
take your phone away.
as
just
a
in
reminder,
case.
this is the story of the dark future.
Oh God. That's it. Say goodbye to Mom. She's out.
Somebody's dying.
She's out. That was it.
Oh, just had to add it because I was explicitly asked not to say it. So eventually, a few days later, you're released from rehab onto the street with just a duffel bag of everything you came in with. You are given a sponsor. Oh, you meet Veronica. Have you met her before?
I've met her before.
Oh,
Yeah,
We went inside to collect Wraith, and she was. I shouldn't say collect. That sounds so wrong. We went
Well,
inside to.
doesn't it-
No, we
welcome
were collecting
back
Ray.
and rehab.
That was accurate.
A little bit. And so we met her then.
Okay. So you meet Veronica again, I suppose.
Is she my sponsor? Or do I have a different one?
She advises not to be your sponsor.
Smart.
Because, hey, Miss Queen Bee, happy Saturday. Thanks for joining our stream tonight. Yeah, she advises not to be your sponsor, but she says hello and it's good to see you and she's glad you're here.
Moxie's like base politeness, short conversations.
Okay.
So just, hi, great to see you. Thank you so much.
And the end.
Yeah, pretty much.
Nice.
She's not going to conversate, and neither is Moxie. Moxie is content to just be on her own as much as possible.
You're given a sponsor. Would you like the sponsor to be male or female? Doesn't matter to you?
And androgynous.
Androgynous. Or, yeah, I guess you could have an androgynous one. Okay.
Yeah.
You are given an androgynous sponsor named
Alex.
Sure. Alex.
Like that, Alex. I'm gonna write this down. I have a feeling that might come up somewhere down the line.
A hint to the listeners, this may be on our trivia down the road.
What?
Oh yeah, hey.
Is there something in your eye?
Yeah.
So you are let out into the street. What do you do from here?
She would. I assume her car is still in the parking lot.
I also made an assumption that you went to Single Star.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, she did.
Okay.
But yeah, I assume the car is still in the parking lot. So
Sure.
She would head to
Let's see if
Rex's
it was fucked
cubes.
with.
It's
Why?
a nice facility.
Dude, I swear, if you keep
It's
damaging
fine.
my cars,
It's fine. Me?
That's why we don't have nice
You're the
things.
one that ran into people. All right, that has
I
nothing
did
to
not
do
run
with
into
me.
people. I ran into a cab and a shipping gate.
And a wall.
You know,
I did not run into a wall. No, just a taxi and the shipping container. I think you ran into the wall.
you also side beamed a car and got
What about-
shot at.
Yeah, but I got shot at because Cammy pointed a gun at him, and that one was not my fault.
That's fair. She tried to intimidate him and failed. Anyway, whatever. Your car is still there and it's fine. Yeah, I mean, and by fine I mean it's in the same condition you left it in, which is to say it has a spidered window shield or a windshield.
Yeah,
and
It does.
and bullet holes, few bullet holes.
Buckshot dents? I don't know, something on the hood.
Yeah, buckshot dents.
Yeah.
And then
yes,
it was also in kind of a crummy condition before then. It's a blue rusted.
Oh yeah, it's not a great car.
Yeah, it's
No.
blue
But
rusted
it's
Thornton
a
Golan.
functional car. So,
True, it does
and
function.
it's not currently stolen. So far, this is the good car.
As far as you know, it is not stolen.
That is true as far as I know. So yeah, she's gonna head back to Rex's cubes, her apartment, her cube thing. Check and make sure Vim is still alive and okay and not sold.
Okay. So you start heading back to your apartment. You take a cab down there.
No, she drives her car,
Oh,
which
right.
is in perfectly good working order.
My goodness. My brain. Yes. You take a cab and then your car. And then back to get your car? No. Just kidding. So you drive you drive your car down there. Get back to your home turf in the Nook. Feels good to be back. There's the bright illuminating lights of a woman bending over and smiling at you in a strobing neon light effect on the wall of Piku, inviting you to come in with a little finger pull. There's Pons's medical shop there on the corner. And rounding the corner next to Pons's shop is a woman, a short Japanese woman with a short hair style and bangs. Japanese, if I said that, in a bright yellow trench coat and bright yellow go-go boots, mini skirt, and a white tank top, followed by, go ahead and introduce yourself, Deeps.
Oh, sweet. All right, so blue mohawk, shaved side of head, many piercings, a beard, kind of short. I don't actually very similar to the one I have. Leather jacket. Just kind of a band tee and jeans. Has a duffel bag, a guitar case, and another bag off to its side.
He looks kind of new in town.
I'm probably pretty tan, actually, I would say. Very tan.
Probably.
But yeah, lots of leather, probably, yeah. No, that's probably what I have written down. Sweet.
Okay. Why don't you describe yourself, Moxie?
You know what? I knew you were getting there, and I was like, I
Yeah,
I
Moxie.
should figure out what Moxie's wearing, and I didn't do that because that would have made way too much sense.
Funny how this
I'm
one.
guessing, is she wearing her rehab clothes? Because it'd be like gray sweatpants, basic t-shirt
The hospital
No,
gown.
and some
with
I
pumps.
think your
clothes
shoe
in the
would have
back.
but not
changed
pumps.
in rehab.
Sneakers. What?
To oh man, she doesn't have like winter clothing. I keep forgetting it was when I first gave her clothing, I forgot it was winter, and now it's a bad choice, guys. You know which season you're in.
Oh, true.
Dress for the weather.
Dress for the weather. Yeah, you see a pale woman, very kind of straight, not curvy. 5'7" with a black hair and a pixie cut. She's got green streaks, like highlights of tech hair going on right now. Wearing skin tight pleather pants, combat boots with rainbow laces, and a black halter dress over top with lemons on it, and a leather jacket over top of that. And a bright red, cherry red, cybernetic hand on her right hand.
You also see interface stuff on my head as well.
Yeah, interface plug to a Neuralink.
And she'd be carrying a messenger bag, like strapped across.
The little Japanese woman is taking you Deeps, to the hovel where this woman in front of you is also heading into. Okay.
Would I look?
What?
I'm trying to think. No, I'm way too distracted to even pay attention right now.
Okay, you're
Never mind.
you're following
Yep.
her in. She opens the door for herself and makes her way in ahead of everybody. She has kind of a brisk step. When you
follow.
Okay. When you guys all make your way in one after the other, however that turns out, you walk into Frank's hovel. It's this small kind of retro 50s style bar, white and black checkered floor. These old kind of teal pleather seats that are really old and beaten and battered at this point. Along one side, there's of the bar, immediately as you walk in, there is a long bar with mirrored glass behind the bottles of alcohol illuminating it, and then a small stage set up in a triangle against one of the corners in the very back, where it looks like there's a microphone stand and an amplifier for some small bands to set up shop and play. You guys make your way in, and behind the counter is somebody you don't recognize, Moxie. He is a tan-skinned fellow with long, shaggy, black hair, kind of draped over his eyes. He has two streaks of a teal color on his bangs. He wears kind of Hawaiian shirt that's unbuttoned and down. It's kind of like a classy Hawaiian. Like the material seems like it's some higher end fabric. I know it's kind of contradictory. He also has a pair of slacks tied up with a belt and boots. One side of his face looks like it's covered in some cybernetics. That kind of takes up on the entire right side of his face. He scrolls you and the other girl and Deeps as you walk in. And he says, "Hello, what can I get you to drink?"
Who are you? And where's Frank?
I work here.
No,
are you?
No. See, you don't have the right attire to work here. Dress shirt, bow tie.
He says,
It's kind of a staple uniform. Has been for.
"Perhaps, but that's not what I wear."
As she scans him, can she see any tiger claw markings?
Roll a perception for me.
I already don't like Cal.
Cal?
Oh,
That's
not
not
a good
Cal.
number. That is.
It's Hal's identical twin brother, Cal.
I also think the
Canon.
classy Hawaiian should be a contender for the episode title.
Oh,
Classic
yeah.
Hawaiian.
All right. I'll put it in the hat.
Thank you. 14.
Okay.
I rolled a 2. I did not do great.
14. You don't see any apparent tiger claw specific tattoos, but you do see he has a tattoo over one shoulder that you can't quite see. Just you see the edges of it. His name's not. Damn it, Zelda.
We don't like Cal.
Oh.
All right, Cal is banned.
All right. He says, "That's not what I wear."
Right. So how come Frank lets you wear that?
Perhaps it's hard to find somebody to work. What do you want to drink? At this point, Minami interjects, "Where is Rex?" And the guy, the bartender, he says, "Rex is just there at that seat." He points to Rex's regular booth where the dude is sitting there smoking a cigarette, scrolling his agent with his hand down the front of his pants. Just casually scratching his balls.
You do.
Like you do, I guess.
Like you do.
Can I get a whiskey shop?
Minami looks at you, Deeps. "Make that too." And the guy, bartender, nods. He pours 2 shots of whiskey and slides them in front of you guys.
This one's for you.
Minami lifts her cup and knocks it back as well.
As they drink, does Moxie notice the tattoos
Which tattoos?
on Deep's hands?
Go ahead and roll a perception.
One's for you, Molly.
14. I rolled a 2 again. Different dice.
14?
Great. Yep.
You
No.
notice he has tattoos on his fingers, but you don't really make out what they say.
Okay.
But because you have tattoos elsewhere too, down your arms and sort of thing. Posture check, everybody! Posture check!
Oh, no.
Alert! Hydrate, everybody!
In a
Hydrate! Oh
You can
God!
see that 3 of us are wearing Marvel attire.
Yes.
Or I mean, Disney owned.
Does Marvel do Dark Horse?
No, but since Star Wars is Disney owned,
It's all under the
Academy.
Disney umbrella.
Yeah. Well, I'm just thinking that you might have been right the first time too, but I don't really know.
I don't
think
know
Dark
who has
Horse
Dark
does. I think Dark Horse does the Star Wars comics, but maybe I'm wrong. on
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Not
Hashtag
sponsored.
Definitely not by Disney. No, Disney. Give us a call.
that. You guys sit there for a minute, have your drink, and then Minami says, "He's over here, so come on." What are you doing this while, Moxie? Just standing there? Or are
I
you
think-
staring at the bartender? Like, what are you doing here?
She's curious about this jerk that seems to apparently get away with this dress code. She's not, and won't tell her where Frank is.
We'll get him fired at some point.
Oh no.
Yeah. She's
Hal
she's gonna.
2.0.
Why his name is Cal?
His name's not
Like said the
Cal.
magic sentence. Someone was dying. It's Cal apparently.
It's not Cal.
She's gonna sit at the bar, order a tequila.
Okay.
And how long have you been working here then?
Oh, not long. Maybe about a week. He pours your tequila, sets it in front of you. 2 eddies.
She slides over 5.
Takes it. Says, appreciate it. Tucks it into the cash register. And takes his tip.
I don't trust
So-
Cal.
His name's not
So-
Cal.
It is until otherwise stated.
That's why we will never ask what it is.
So a week. Hey, Moxie did, I think at the beginning, he refused to tell her. He was like, well, who are you? All right, opportunity lost.
Not long.
Oh. Hmm?
Yeah. A week, maybe. Yeah.
A week. And has Frank been ill? Has he been in?
Frank's
Kuniko?
been working his ass off to get this place up and running again. So he's needed the help. So he asked me to help. So I'm helping.
And how do you know Frank?
I don't know him. Not well, anyway. I just was looking for a job since they closed down the night shack.
Do I know what that is?
You would imagine it's some sort of bar or nightclub, but I don't think you know
Okay.
it. You could roll a streetwise if you really want to know it.
No. She'll just chalk that up to potentially nightclub. For now, until
Proven
I
otherwise.
don't know, she ever needs to look into it.
Okay.
Yeah, she's just gonna make casual conversation with
Okay.
this bartender.
Go ahead and roll conversation.
Cool. Yeah.
Trying to find out what were you going to say?
Just how he knows Frank, how Frank is doing.
Okay.
13.
13.
Yeah.
He seems a little cautious about why you're asking these questions as you guys continue your conversation. He tells you that Frank is okay. He doesn't know Frank too well, but just, normal. There's a circuit when local bars, or when bars are close to each other, there's generally a circuit that the bartenders all kind of sort of know each other and talk, and
Yeah.
he implies heavily that was his circuit. Like, he knows Frank because he worked at a bar, and now all the bartenders sort of know each other. That's how he knows Frank. You learn also that his name's Devin. Yeah.
Just had to. You
I-
just had to.
Because his name's got not damn Cal.
Hey, can I come in now?
No, not yet. Soon.
Kuniko is doing well.
Yeah, he is as vague as he was with Hal about Kuniko.
That's fine. And I think she'd ask, because she would remember that Wraith's show was around the time of the new SAT opening,
Mm-hmm.
which she missed. So I think she would ask about how that went. That Wraith was opening for a
He's
releasing a new album and was performing, and did that happen?
He
the
doesn't
bar still
seem to
closed?
know
How'd
what
that
he was
go?
what you're talking about.
You are a wealth of information, Devin. Thank you.
He says, "Look,
It's
I'm
not
still new
character.
here."
That's no. I didn't put the voice on. Nah, it doesn't count. Player snark.
Understood.
Okay, cool. Thank you. That's what she's just chatting about, and I guess just then generally just how Chinook Avenue is doing in general
Sure.
with the whole Tiger Claw takeover.
Okay, Deeps, you and Minami walk over to Rex's booth, and Minami gestures for you to go ahead and take a seat on the inside of the booth.
Hello.
You take a seat.
Yes.
You take a seat, and then Minami slides after you, looking at Rex. Rex says, "Hey there, Miss Sakura. What are you doing here?" Minami says, "Business, Rex. We don't have time for pleasure. Tell Deeps, or I'm sorry, she doesn't say Deeps. Did she get your name? I don't think she did. My client here wants information," and he says, "Well, you know, information's a commodity." He looks over at you, looks you over. "What can I get you?"
I have found out that my family was killed by Maelstrom.
Oh. He looks behind him and turns on the white noise generator. I didn't know we were going to get right into something dark. Your family. What's your family's name? Oh my god, are you fucking kidding me? He looks at your knuckles, reads it a few times. Looks to Minami. Do a human perception real quick.
For the podcast listeners, Deeps held up his knuckles.
And it
where it
says
says Anderson.
Anderson. Yeah. Human perception.
Follower check. We are still 2 followers short, according to my thing.
2 followers short of our 100 follower goal. Anybody watching out there, please leave us a follow. We're trying to achieve a goal here to get for a giveaway for 1 copy of Cyberpunk Red. If we can achieve that goal, we will give away the book. Digital or physical, with your preference. Winner's preference. To 1 active chatter.
13.
13 is a... Don't seem to notice anything in particular.
Okay.
He says, "So you're Anderson." He flicks a quick look at Minami and then back at you. "He knows a little bit," he says. Okay. What do you want?
I would like to know what happened. You know, I just got off the boat here. I was looking for my family. Some shit went down back where I live. And I lost most of that family. I was looking for this part of my family. And Molly's gone. What about all the rest?
Yeah, man. So the whole building was bombed. It all came down. I ain't heard of none of your family, none of the Andersons surviving it.
The fuck?
Official story is Maelstrom took it out. But you know what they say about official stories.
Well, who the fuck would know what's going on then?
I might not. What's it worth to
Right,
you?
fair enough.
Has Moxie overheard any of that?
She overheard the very beginning where he mentioned that his family was killed by Maelstrom.
Did she hear the family name? Because he put up his knuckles, and Rex is talking fairly quiet.
You could do a read lips if you're looking that direction.
Nope, she's not.
Then no, you did not hear the family name. The white noise generator came on before the name was uttered.
Yeah. I'm gonna chat with Devin.
Not his name.
I almost said not Cal, but I kind of want to live through this episode, so.
So a Militech hit squad drops in by AV.
Sounds right.
I'm just kidding. Rex says, "What's it worth to you?"
Man, I only got so much cash. I gotta find a place to live. But I know how to do a lot of things.
You know how to
Maybe
do
we
some
can work
things.
out a trade.
Roll a Twitter trading test for me, really quick.
I know I have a really high trading because I took some.
Did you
Good to
really?
have on the sea.
Yes, I did, but I don't have a high number of trading.
Better
Some
not.
trading's a lot.
I feel like that's more than anybody here.
Hey,
I have trading.
I have trading.
I offended. I apologize.
You're
I
offending
have-
people.
Like a total of 10 in trading. Thank you.
15.
Oh, that's actually pretty good. Okay, 15. He says, "All right, we might be able to work out some sort of deal. Give me a moment." Slides out of the booth. He eventually makes his way over to you, Moxie, where Wraith, you enter the bar.
I've got my chemical analyzer in my hand.
Okay,
I'm gonna walk straight up to the bar.
okay.
I'm gonna pat Moxie on the shoulder. Go, "Hey, Cal, can I get a green tea?" And then like turn directly to Rex without I've acknowledged Moxie just by touching her. I'm not gonna say a word to her though. Turn to Rex. "This piece of shit won't work. Do you know somebody who can fix this?"
You say that to Rex?
Yeah.
Rex is a little overwhelmed by what just happened in here.
Can I
and
hear
it's-
that?
No, you have the white noise generator on. I'm sorry.
Damn it.
And he says, looks at the device. No, I might be able to hook you up with somebody who might be able to fix it. Give me a few moments. I got something to talk to Moxie. You got a moment to scroll with me a moment? Moxie.
Sure. How's Vim?
He's good. He fed him the fucking plants. Well, I don't know. I didn't hang out with him.
Really? He's a great listener. You should try.
Okay, I might have hung out with him a little bit, but not much. Anyway, he takes a seat next to you. And he gets real low. He folds his arms over the table, leans forward, speaking in a really low voice towards you. Hey, I got an Anderson over there behind me. Can you scroll him?
Saw him before he came in.
Yeah. He's looking for his family. I'm not sure what to tell him.
Tell him that new saddle the Campbell Corporation took him out.
I feel like that's more your news than mine.
Yes, but see, I might. And she purposefully lifts the red cherry cybernetic hand that says Andy across the knuckles. Touches her face. We might not get off to a great start if I'm the one telling him.
Or he takes an endearment to you because she was close enough to give you her hand.
Do you say why he's looking for them? Are they on good terms, bad terms?
He seems pretty upset. Look, you wrote that news story about them, so you got something. You're trying to justify her. You're trying to seek justice.
I'm trying not to get shot.
No,
what I'm trying
bullshit,
to do.
Moxie. You're not trying to get shot. You writing these fucking articles out here, and you're telling me that you're not trying to get shot. That is bullshit.
I'm trying not to
get
shot by some random that walked into a bar. No.
Well, of course not. What I'm telling you right now is you might got an ally.
If I get shot, I'm shooting you. And she takes her glass off the counter, swirls on the stool, and heads over to the table or the booth.
Did I hear that since I was right behind her?
I mean, it got eventually heated, so yeah.
No.
Wouldn't be the first time we get shot in this restaurant. Cal, with my drink!
He is not getting a drink.
Knock on the counter.
This is definitely how it started last time.
He goes to the counter, stands in front of you, puts his hand or like palms on either side. He says, "Say my name."
Cal.
What?
Look, I don't have time for this. Can I have a green tea?
No. Just out.
Why do we always have a problem every time I come in here?
Because you're a fucking asshole.
That's accurate. I'll go get my own green tea.
No, you're not. You come behind here, I'm going to take out the shotgun.
No, there's a vendor down the street that sells green tea.
Good, go.
I will. I sad face at him. Then I turn around and Charlie Brown out the door.
Okay, so where's everybody going? By the way, since you are looking for a vendit, there are 2 vendits being installed right in front of the hovel on the wall.
Has he reverted it back to the hovel? Is it no longer called Frank's?
It's called Frank's Hovel.
He's joined the 2. Okay.
Classic.
Yeah.
No, Moxie approves this change.
Yeah.
She thinks it'll be better for business.
And you might know that he did it in honor of the departed Hal, because Hal always preferred it being called the hovel.
Me too.
Aww.
Let me guess, one of the vendors out front is a stupid cactus water vendor.
There's cactus water in one of them. They're both
I
continental
figured.
browns, if that's what you're asking. Yeah.
Is there green tea in there?
There is green tea in there.
Woohoo!
Probably true. I'm gonna buy a green tea.
Okay. You buy a green tea for 2 eddies.
Yeah.
Good.
Moxie walked and slid into the booth across from Deeps.
Okay, so Moxie and Rex rejoin you. Deeps and Minami. He says, so, it ain't my business to tell. So that's why I've brought Moxie 11 in here with me. She's got actually a pretty interesting story to tell, and frankly, I believe her. She's a credible news reporter. Does underground garden patch shit. You can scroll her if you're really interested.
Have
But,
to do that.
She's got the story, so I'm gonna let her tell it.
I didn't know
Thank
you
you,
actually
Rex.
read my work.
Baby, I keep track of everything going on in the Nook. This is my home.
So, you're looking for the Andersons.
Yeah, it's my family on my mom's side. I hear they're all dead.
As far as I know, yes, everyone, almost everyone. There was an apartment complex called Shady Acres. And she just judges to see if that registers with Deeps, if he knows that that's where Molly lived. If that name means anything to him.
Shady Acres doesn't seem to register.
At the vacant look, she keeps going.
Okay.
The Anderson gang, ran the apartment. And then Newstat potentially bought it out, so I'm told. Haven't found any evidence of that. From the Campbells, who own Continental Brands. There
Start
was...
fidgeting with a toy car.
She kind of pauses, looks at the car, keeps going, but there's a noticeable pause and stare at the car before she continues. There was some weird things going on. A surveyor was out front, and then electricity wasn't working, so myself and a few others were coming to see Rex, talk to him. When we were jumped, I lost a hand, and when we went back to the building, it was a crater in the ground. There was a concert put on, the vigil. We scoured through the rubble, and I found this. They released a bunch of names saying that...
She shows the hand, by the way.
Oh, right. Sorry, podcast listeners. I apologize. She lifts up her right hand to show the red. Molly's red cybernetic hand. It was buried beneath the
Gosh.
rubble. Maelstrom attacked. They blamed it on gang violence, but building collapsed days before.
Minami says, holy shit.
Yeah.
That's real?
Yeah. If we hadn't left to find Rex, I'd be in that rubble too.
And nothing has happened to them.
Of course not. Corporations. Covered up by other corporations. Fucking news media outlet took it over.
So, were you and Molly friends?
Last time I saw Molly Anderson, pretty sure she threatened me. To be fair though, she did tag and destroy my car, so I think we were on even ground before that whole explosion happened.
Thank you for telling me the truth.
That's what I do. For what it's worth, I am sorry. Losing family isn't easy, and I wish I had more answers, but all my leads have turned to dead ends, and the one that I have is not the easiest to access if it still exists. So.
Alright. Well, I don't know. But does anybody know a place to stay nearby?
Actually, Moxie's going to pull out her agent. She saved the. I know she took a download of the news article that had the list of
Names.
names of deaths in the supposed shootout. And she'll slide that along the table to Deeps.
Okay.
I don't know what family you had in the building, if that's everybody or not, but I know there's some people on that list that weren't killed in that explosion. I know for a fact Molly was.
Okay, thank you.
Molly is listed there, as well as Judy and Janice, and Maurice and Marco.
That's all of them. Wow.
Minami says, you probably need to grieve, so I'm gonna get tequila. Or whiskey, you said.
Yeah,
Whiskey.
please.
Hi. She stands up and moves to the bar very quickly.
What I was saying before, Rex, I know how to fix stuff. I know how to make stuff. I can open things, physical and non-physical. I also know how to run the net.
You're a deck jockey.
Yeah.
Definitely has some use for that. Look,
I could use. Yeah. Go ahead. Sorry.
Well, you mentioned needing a place to stay. I got units in this cube motel here. They're about 500 eddies a unit. Since we're close to the end of February, though, I'll prorate that account or that balance. Now, as far as work goes, I'm brewing something up. I should have something pretty soon. I'm still trying to get that night market together, Moxie. And I could probably use you and Wraith, too, and Cammy. She's up for it.
Cammy's gone, and I don't know if Wraith is still working.
Well, try to convince him. Or whatever. I mean, I just need a team. So it doesn't need to be him. But, yeah. Why don't you, swipe me your deeps? Or did you say your name? I keep forgetting.
Deeps. I'll swipe my deeps, and I'll take
Deeps.
that room.
This is, alright. Says, give me a sec, I'll get you a key.
Thank you.
Slides out of the booth. Wraith, what are you doing? You come back
I'm
into
coming
the bar.
back in with my green tea.
You got your green tea.
Okay. Then I'll walk over to the noise cancellation booth and wait patiently.
Okay. At, like, within earshot?
Standing in front of it, yeah.
Okay. Okay,
At
they're all
what
standing
point in
there.
the conversation
Just
were you
now.
standing by the...
All
Just now?
continuous, yes.
Okay.
That's how long it took me at the vending machine.
The vending machine is still new, and it had to do like a reboot sequence, and so it took you a minute to get back on.
I was at a soda fountain trying to get soda the other day, and they had to reboot the soda machine. IRL.
Yeah.
So you know what this means.
Hey,
Yeah,
this is
Just
terrible.
like that.
Like,
Yeah.
so reenactment. Blink, blink. Anyway,
So I
you're
walk
standing
up,
there. Yeah,
Take
you
a
walk
drink
up
of my
standing
green
there.
tea.
Moxie points to the seat next to her. To
Oh,
invite
do you
to sit.
want me to describe my character?
Yes, please.
Okay. I have jet black slicked back hair at the moment, and I'm wearing a white lab coat, which looks way too heavy, and a white undershirt, and then black pants, and yeah, I look clean. Oh, and I'm visibly wearing a mono katana on my back.
You're wearing a mono katana now?
Yeah. I sit down when Moxie invites me to sit.
Okay. Have to adjust her katana.
Yeah.
But you take a seat.
What's up, guys?
Oh,
I...
can I add one thing to my appearance?
Yeah.
I forgot to talk about.
Go for it.
I forgot to talk about my appearance. There's a set of goggles on my head, actually. Well, no, those can be in the bag for now. But my eyes are yellow, and they look kind of like fish eyes.
Okay,
Okay.
Ooh.
that's cool.
That's fancy.
Nice.
Right, this is Mr. Anderson. I don't think he said his name when Moxie sat down.
What's up, buddy?
It's Matt, but everybody calls me Deeps.
How's it going, Matt?
What do you
What's-
prefer?
Deeps.
Oh, I apologize. What's up, Deep?
How much?
Jeep said he could fix things.
Oh, that's exactly what I need right now.
What?
I hand him the medical analyzer that I need fixed. I might have broken it more when I tried to fix it, but I'm sure it's fine.
What is that?
What?
It's
It
a
looks
drug
like
analyzer.
a chem scanner?
Yeah.
Maybe?
Chemical
I don't-
analyzer.
What did you do to it?
Look, I'm not that good at fixing things quite yet, but I figured if I can take it apart, chances are I can put it back together.
I guess that's half the battle.
And knowing is half the battle.
Minami returns with your whiskey, sets it in front of you, clinks
I shoot.
the bottom of her shot glass against yours, and then knocks back the shot.
Yeah. Boom.
I'm sorry about your family. And then she looks awkwardly about for a minute. Okay, bye.
Thank you.
Hi.
Do I know Mina from around?
Do her streetwise, I suppose.
Oh, yeah. Happily.
That's
I
not
hope I
your,
have streetwise.
that's not your girlfriend. Moxie asks deep.
No, she's an investigator I was hiring to find out what happened to my family to help find them. I don't know how much longer I'm gonna hold myself together. I'm mostly just waiting to get a room so I can stash my stuff and get trashed.
$21.
Yeah, you know Mina. You've walked by her detective agency a few times, maybe seen her in passing down the street. She's rather cold, generally, though.
Hi, Mina.
She doesn't say goodbye.
I know. So you're worried about getting trashed?
Look, I can fix that, but it'll have to be tomorrow.
That's fine. I cover your bar tab tonight. You fix that tomorrow?
That sounds wonderful.
Maybe tomorrow we can talk a little bit about sobriety, too.
No.
I'll take what I can get. Rex is getting you a cube, though?
Yeah, I don't want to leave this guitar
It's a nice guitar.
out. And I got my bag full of all my supplies to help me fix stuff.
Rex does return, and sets down a set of keys on the table for you. Come with a room number etched onto their surface.
Okay. How much?
He says, I just had some occupancy. We'll deal with that later. Okay.
Fair. Here's 100 up front so you know I'm legit.
Takes the 100 without second thinking it and stores it away.
When did you need help with that market, by the way?
Oh, I don't know yet. I haven't figured out the deets. We kind of lost an opportunity on one of these geolokes I got, but I got some news from Colt, actually, of something coming in that we could boost and make ourselves some cash. So,
No, you the only one that got this information this time?
look,
No.
what happened
I
last
lost a set of
time wasn't
lungs
my
because
fault.
of that.
That was some counter intel of some caliber I didn't quite get. So, I apologize that shit went south, but sometimes shit goes south.
Rex, right?
Yeah, my name is Rex.
Hey, so on my way in, I was on a boat and he was bringing in some supplies for somebody and we got shot at instead. He may be looking to offload what he has on his boat. I don't know what it is, but maybe you might be interested if I contact him.
He's got some preem goods.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I'll find out.
Yeah, let him get, swiping my deets.
All right.
Try to work up ourselves a deal. Anyway, Moxie, you just gotta be ready for it, baby. Just gotta be ready.
Always.
Alright. I'll let you guys do whatever the fuck you're gonna do.
Good seeing you, Rex.
Stay frosty.
You two, keep it frosty. He heads on his way. Leaving the three of you alone.
You want to go get settled in, and then we'll worry about your tab in a minute?
Yeah, let me go take my stuff. I'm also.
You have to go out the front and then around through the alley to the back.
Oh,
door.
okay. It's right around like that.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. And then I want to get to the room. Is it Ray's old room? No, just kidding.
Angus's.
That's Angus's room. Actually, that might make sense.
Right.
Might be. You have no idea who Angus is.
All right. I want to text Horatio that if he doesn't have a buyer for that stuff on the boat, I might have found one.
Okay. You text Horatio, no reply yet. Go get settled in your apartment, start putting things out in the small space. Looks like some of the remnants of the old tenant still lay around. Like, there's an old music player set on the kitchen counter. The counters are themselves covered in grime, dirt, old food, like a choir of flies just circling around it. There's loud buzzing noise. Trash pushed to the corners. Empty air hypos laying along the flat mattress in the other corner of the room. But it's a place.
Yay. Luckily, I do not give a shit right now.
There's a small wedge of a window on the top part of the apartment that you can probably, if you can do a pull-up, you can see outside. Street level view.
It's the upgraded version of the room.
Nice.
Moxie has one too. But
It's Vim's window.
it is it is one of the nicer quote unquote cubes. Because they're not the inner ones. Inner ones
Right,
don't
they're
have
the
them.
ones on the outside.
Yep.
All right, well. I'm just going to make sure that I can crash on the bed as soon as I get back. So I'll clean whatever or move whatever I need to get out of the way for
You
that.
just take a big armful and just throw it off to the side.
Yeah.
Crash onto the mattress. That's fair. All right. Going back to Moxie and Wraith, you guys are sitting at the table.
Hey, Mox, how have you been?
At this point, the white noise generator dies. It's been an hour.
I put my thing in and extend it.
5 eddies.
Yep.
I'm fine. How are you?
I feel like maybe I owe you an apology.
For
I've never been as good of a teammate as you deserved, and I apologize.
in what way?
I spent a lot of time fucking around. In fact, I think I was in this very bar in a sequin blouse.
Yeah. Whatever happened to that?
I still have it. I don't wear it out. Usually it's a nightshirt, but that's really not the point. The point is,
I mean,
I'm
tonight could
sorry.
be the night.
you never know. I could feel fancy. Like Cal's Hawaiian shirts.
Yeah, how can he get to wear it? Like, just.
I don't know. I've talked to Frank about it. I don't know. I don't get it.
Look, Wraith. Everyone handles their own things differently. When we've needed you, you've always come through. That's all that matters.
Thanks. Are you taking good care of Cammy?
Kami took good care of me, and then she headed up north.
Oh. Oh, okay. What's she doing up north?
Taking care of some family business.
It seems like that might need our assistance, but who am I to say? It's not my job to intercede in other
She-
people's lives.
Said she had it handled. I tried to text her daily. Of course, with the cell service, I don't always get a reply until a few days later. I get all the replies a few days later, actually. But she don't go into detail. I don't ask. She knows we're here.
Did she seem okay when she left?
Yeah, actually, she did.
Good. Hey, buddy, I got an important question here.
Who are you talking to?
I'm talking to Moxie.
Moxie?
Oh. I've just never heard you call her buddy before. Okay, sorry.
You've also never seen me in Jesus, I'm sober mode.
It's true.
She smirks a little at this. First, the start of, hey buddy. Followed by, I got an important question for you.
It took me a long time to get past the fact that I was under the assumption that it was my doing drugs that caused the death of our friend. And I'm still kind of learning to deal with that every day, which is hard. But Cass was our team leader.
Mhm.
I'm hoping that you'll step up and take the role. I know it's a lot of responsibility.
You don't want it?
No, you're a lot smarter than I am, and I would greatly appreciate it.
To be honest, when I woke up and you were gone, and you didn't text me back, or call me back, I thought you were out. Is this your way of saying you want to stay and keep
Out.
working?
Like I told you, and told Cammy, we're family. I'm not going anywhere. I just had to learn to rewalk this path. My plan is to help people.
I'm really, really glad you found a new path. I know you were struggling with that.
I'm hoping this helps me stay on the straight and narrow.
This work that we do, apart from helping people, which depends on how you look at the bigger picture, we will also not be helping a lot of people.
It's the nature of the street.
As long as you can come to terms with that.
Thanks, my friend. I put my hand on your shoulder.
She lifts her cyber hand. I assume you're sitting on her left. I don't know if you are, but I assume you're sitting on her left. Okay.
You were sitting in on the booth,
Yeah.
and I'm sitting next to you, so.
Cool. So she takes her cyber hand and she puts it on yours and gives it a squeeze, a good squeeze.
Breaks your fingers. No, just
No.
kidding.
Who's gonna be a doctor?
You know, for a while there, I thought I was alone again. Thank you for staying.
Like I said, you'll never have to be alone. We're family.
Your phone rings, Moxie.
She looks at the caller ID.
Unknown number.
The big breath, by the way, was in character.
I
Right.
assumed.
Looks like we're having some connection issues.
Yeah, I think we lost Hades.
You know, this might be an excellent time to take an intermission.
He said that his computer has gone down.
Yeah, let's
So
do an
let's-
intermission.
Yeah.
We will be back after these messages. Oh,
We'll
I
be
probably can't say
right-
that.
Remember, we still have our follower thing going on.
Oh yeah, follower.
So get your
Two.
friends to follow.
Two
Make
more
sure
followers.
You chat in the chat, even if it's just posting
Tell your
an emoji.
neighbors.
One
Tell your
giveaway.
neighbors' cats.
Win,
Yeah.
potentially win a Cyberpunk Red core rulebook.
Which is amazing. You can play what we play, but
Yeah.
differently,
But
I'm sure.
differently, with different people,
Don't lose a hand.
With people you like.
with probably a nicer GM, maybe.
And a bartender
I don't
named
know.
Cal.
Uh-huh.
Please. Guys, throw a bartender named Cal in all your
Yeah,
sessions
whoever wins
and
this book,
ping Save
please
versus
promise
Death,
us.
letting us know.
Yeah.
It's not Cal, god damn it.
Okay,
You guys are
intermission.
clinging to the past. I gotta set
Be
up
right
the
back.
timer. Stall for like 5 more seconds.
By the way, we have a giveaway going on that we need 2 more followers for. That would be great if we could get that. Then you will get a book, possibly.
Right.
Okay,
Cyberpunk.
I'm good. We can take our 10 minutes.
Bye,
Bye.
guys.
Hey, everybody. We are back from our
Hello.
break. Good to have you here. We're Saves vs. Death, a Cyberpunk Red tabletop actual play and RPG and podcast and all of that stuff. And right now, we are doing a giveaway for 1 copy of Cyberpunk Red, digital or physical, dealer's choice, to 1 participant in our chat. If we can reach 100 followers, we are 2 people, 2 y'all out there. Give us a follow, and we will do this giveaway. So, yeah, exciting news. For a quick summary to people who might be new to the stream, we have just learned that our newest companion, Deeps, is the relative of a gang that we encountered in our very, very, very first episode. He came to check on his family after not hearing them or from them for a while, and has just found out that they all passed away in a tragic accident, which Moxie 11 exposed to him the truth behind the
Sad accident.
accident. Yeah,
And didn't get shot, which was great. Thank you.
didn't get shot.
And
And
even
even
you guys were doing that bit, I wanted to do
I
like the
did briefly
asterisk C
consider
editor's note, C episode 0.
Deeps, you had just cleared off your bed to make sure it's ready for when you're going to pass out drunk.
Oh, before we get back into it,
Oh.
and I noticed that this screen doesn't have the updated logo, but our other screen did. If you wanted to make a note that Bob got some
bizarre.
augments.
Yeah, Bob got an augment here by did it not work?
No.
Son of a gun.
There are
Let
a
me fix
lot of
this.
screens flipped. One of them, the BRB screen or the intermission screen, definitely had the new.
This one should have
Our new logo.
There we go.
Yeah.
Hey,
For our
look
Night
at our
City
new
campaign.
logo.
Yay.
Done by Crosswire. You can do a bang Crosswire to get his deets, but he is a graphic artist that's been doing some stuff for us. He did our logo, which is super cool. He also has some character sketches. You can find those on the website, www.savesversedeath.com. You can go there, check them all out. That was 3. You can also check out his profile on Instagram at Derrick. That's DERRICK Barrows, BARROWS. Yeah, go check out his stuff because it's cool. It's beautiful art. Go check him out. Anyway, thank you for reminding me, and thank you for telling me that the logo wasn't right. The hell.
I like that we don't tell you all this important information during intermission. We wait until we're live.
We wait.
And then we're like, oh yeah, hey.
By the way.
Yeah.
To be fair, I didn't notice that the logo wasn't right until he switched the screens, and I was like, oh, well, I can't point it out because it's not.
I feel like I
one.
fixed this before. It's some like weird cached image that it keeps bringing up. Anyway, doesn't matter.
Getting back to it, Deeps. Sorry.
Back. Deeps, what are you doing, bro?
Setting down my stuff. Lock the door. Take the keys with me.
Okay. Set down your stuff. Lock the door. Bring your keys. Head back into the bar. Yep. You see Moxie and Wraith in there having a little bit of conversation until the phone, or Moxie's phone, rings and she ends up picking it up. Can't hear the words unless you go, into the closer.
No, I'm gonna sit at the bar and just order.
Okay, you sit at the bar. Moxie.
Yeah.
Get a call.
Yep. She answers, putting the phone to her ear so that the video display does not pop up.
Okay. On the other line is a female voice. You recognize from a while back. Your time at the Jackal's Lantern. Hello. Is this Moxie?
Yes, this is Moxie 11.
My name is Kaze. We
Hello,
met
dear.
very briefly. Yes.
How are you?
Troubled. I got your number from Cammy.
Sorry, she was at the funeral, wasn't she?
Yes.
Okay, just carry on.
Because Cammy said she couldn't help me. Well,
this isn't about your friend Nina, is it?
Maybe. I know you were looking into that situation, and
Yes.
I thought you might be interested in these deets.
Mm-hmm.
There's some sort of strange signal coming from this place. I was able to pick it up, and I thought I would send it to you.
Yeah, send it over.
Okay.
What did Cammy say specifically when you did she have instructions for me?
Well, no, I asked for you because you are the one who came with Cass asking about this.
Right. Okay.
So I didn't tell her much.
That's okay. That's fine.
The message is really meant for you. If you're still looking into it, I don't mean to trouble you.
No, I am. There were complications, and you might have heard about the whole dye knife, Watson city manager.
No, not really.
Well, if you look at the news in Watson, things are a little messy, and I was at the center of it, so I apologize that it's taken me a bit longer to get back to the Glen, but it has not been forgotten.
Yeah, I'm afraid that bad things have happened. Anyway.
Because of the signal.
I don't know about the signal. I just thought that you might be interested in it, since you were looking into this situation, and I wasn't sure of the status.
What makes you think bad things happen, darling?
I still have not seen Nina.
And you haven't seen the blonde girl either.
No. Look,
Okay.
I really shouldn't even be talking about this on the phone. You never know who listens.
It's true. Send the signal, and I've got your number now.
Yes.
So I will, if I need to arrange a meet with you, I shall. Otherwise, I'll let you know once I have some information.
Oh well, okay. It's very strange. Maybe you can make something out of it.
Okay. I'll take a look.
Goodbye. Pew! Signal closes, and then a moment or two later, you get a message in beeps, series of beeps, beep 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 beep. And then, after the sequence of beeps, and that's not accurate to that sequence of beeps, by the way.
No, it totally is. We know what you said, and it's too late now.
There is sort of like a garbled electronic, very digital noise. And that carries on for quite some time.
Like on speaker or
I would-
privately?
I was going to say, so once the call ends, Moxie would turn to Wraith and say, "That was Kaze. I don't know if you remember her from the Lantern.
He never met her.
You didn't actually meet her, but we had the meet when we were going to look for Jenny.
I did meet her. She was the bartender, right?
She was one of them, yeah.
Yeah, I remember her. She was nice.
She was. That was her. Apparently, she picked up some signal, and she's hoping we can make something of it.
Weird.
And then the
Can I-
message comes through, and then she puts it. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I was just gonna ask, can I roll a cryptography on it?
Sure.
On the
Education.
beeps.
I'd also accept education.
I would do better at education, so I'll take it.
Can I do this? I don't want to step.
Yes,
on
you
his
may.
toes.
No.
Okay. Is education its own skill?
Yeah, it's right above gamble.
It is. It is. Thank you. Sorry. I
Bottom
didn't
left.
know. Yep.
I didn't do great. I got a 17.
I got a 10 and a 4. 26.
Holy crap. Yeah, so Wraith, you know that this is Morse code. The preceding beeps is certainly Morse code. Moxie, from your life on nomad caravans, you actually know the Morse code.
Okay.
Sometimes your pack used to communicate with Morse code when they were trying to, be a little bit more obscure about what they were saying amongst each other. So you actually know it. And the letters that come through are M, W, O, R, X, A, I, E, T, 1, H, 1. Thank you, Anonymous Cheerer. I really appreciate
thank
that.
you.
That's super
Wow,
awesome.
that is
Holy
awesome.
shit. That's a lot of cheer.
Dude,
Wow.
Thanks. A lot. That's so cool.
I've got no words.
Yeah, me either. I'm not sure what to do. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you.
That's so cool. Yeah, I guess I don't know. I don't know what to
Thank you.
do. Just thank
I don't know
you.
who you are, but thank you.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
cool.
Okay.
And just so y'all know, that's hard to keep in mind. I will let you visualize it by switching the scene.
I'm so glad I actually put points into cryptology during my downtime.
Yeah,
That helped.
Good
I
to
mean,
have.
the 10 also helped. I'm not gonna
right,
lie.
for sure.
The second
Right?
portion, the garbled electronic noise, seems like maybe encrypted data in soundbite form.
Spent way too much time looking at puzzles, and I'm like,
Yep. I was like, how can we rearrange this so it makes sense? Moxie, 'cause she has her bag with her, which means she has her laptop with her. So she pulls out her laptop,
Okay.
and she types this out on the screen.
Okay.
I don't know if there's a test or a roll I can make to try to figure this out on her own. But if this is beyond her skill
You could
of
roll a
what she would know.
deduction.
Ooh. I'm
do
good at
that.
deduction. I'm gonna roll like shit. Watch me roll the 1.
hey, roll.
It was a
use
3.
your luck.
It's a 3. No. So 17.
17?
Yeah.
I think you're onto the right path. You think you're onto the right path. Some rearranging of letters might be in store here. And you guys should be able to pick up these letters and move them if you'd like. The top is
Rex?
a copy of the
Original.
original.
Oh my god, I can.
We can.
And they have shadows.
Before we start playing, sorry, I went right into Moxie and I did not mean to. Around with this. Rex called Deep's a deck jockey. Do you think we should? No, you know what, he's grieving.
We need to give him his space. Time to
Yeah.
heal. If and when he approaches us, then we'll talk to him about possibly work.
We'll do.
He'll need
Okay.
a job while he's in town.
That's true.
Rent's coming up.
My god, my name is in this.
Yep.
Yeah.
Completely.
Yeah. I was wondering why the ones were there, the ones were throwing me off. Oh, look, not just mine.
I've not seen it. I don't see it.
Good night, Pengy.
I'm not.
Thank you so much for joining us.
For our podcast listeners, once we pulled out Moxie 11, the word that remained was race.
Yeah. In
That's
order.
good. In order.
Yeah, in
That's good.
order.
This puzzle might be too hard for us.
Well, shit. If this came from the lantern and they have our names, that's not. Well, you chanted yours, but
Right.
Anyway,
sorry, slightly distracted.
So we need to get this decoded, though. And our normal person's out.
Yep.
So I guess unless we happen to run into somebody who can decode this for us, we go to the arcade tomorrow, right?
Maybe.
Oh, hey, I forgot to tell you exciting news. If and when our new friend fixes that device for me, I can make speed heal for us. It costs me as much to make it as it would be to buy it on the street right now, but I'm sure once I get good at it, it'll be less expensive.
That's incredible. How are you learning how to do this? It's not
My
from
new
one of
girlfriend.
those
I
like
mean, sponsor.
oh god. I didn't know she had that knowledge. That's good.
She wanted me to learn how to to come up with detox medicines and stuff to help myself if I ever, get addicted again. But not the direction I've headed quite yet.
No, this is much more your speed.
I assume I'm not gonna fall off the wagon and get addicted.
I
But-
meant helping others before yourself.
Oh, yeah. That. Let's go help our new friend Grief.
You can go right ahead.
I'm not allowed at the bar.
Yeah, you called me Karl.
No, the bartender had been calling him Cal lately.
Yeah. His name's Devin. You know that.
He's the replacement for Hal, and so his name has to rhyme. And it doesn't seem like a Tal to me, so
Not how that works. No. No, I'm assuming Frank needed the help, hired someone. He used to work at some other bar before here.
bar.
The one I definitely wrote down in my notes. That one. Night
See.
something? Night. I definitely did not write down. I don't think. I think I was too in the moment and skipped
Night
it.
Shack? Something Shack.
you guys can roll a concentration if you'd like.
I literally stopped at Devin's name of the bartender, who's pretty close up about Frank and Kuniko, and then I wrote the Morse code. That is the jump in my notes.
Good.
There was a lot of stuff in between there.
I got a 15 on concentration, but I didn't hear it in the first place, so.
Yeah, you can't roll.
You said you guys could roll.
You did.
I did.
I rolled a
To be-
15.
You don't
To be
remember.
fair, I rolled 2.
What'd you get, Jess?
13.
13? Night something.
Yep.
Night Shack. Just give it to you.
The Night Shack. That was it.
I think I've heard of that bar.
Apparently it closed or something, so he's working here.
Weird. I want to look into that a little more. I don't trust him. Being allowed to wear a Hawaiian shirt, not going by his real name. Something that bothers me about this guy.
I mean, you don't go by your real name either. I don't think that's something to hold.
The only name I've ever known.
Really?
My parents died when I was like 8.
And you don't remember your name before
Not
that?
offhand.
What happened?
It's a very long and complicated story. One day,
One day.
but not today.
Fair. Moxie 11, not my real name, so
What?
hard to hold. I know, shocking. Shocking.
I was wondering how you ended up with the 11.
Mm-hmm. A lot of people do. It's part of the mystery and charm.
Nice.
No, doesn't actually mean anything.
It's gotta mean something.
Of course it does, right? No, it doesn't. The whole point is that people think it does.
I'm gonna research her name also later,
Amazing.
making a mental note of this.
I love it.
Fortunately, Wraith's mental notepad is basically like invisible ink.
Etch a sketch.
Yeah, just sketch.
It's largely filled with like lyrics from 80s hip hop music. So broken glass everywhere.
The wine shut though thing. I thought maybe he might be Tiger Claw,
Mm,
and he's here to keep Frank
maybe
in line.
vested
But I couldn't
interest.
see a tattoo on him. He's got one on his shoulder, but it might just be that Frank doesn't have a new outfit uniform for him.
He had a spare. Remember, I rented it. Something
Yeah,
I don't
then I'll
trust
get
about this
shot.
guy.
It's possible it got shot up
No, I returned that in mint condition and never
No,
got my deposit
after-
back.
after this shootout. Didn't I give you
No.
your deposit back? Are you sure? I feel like I would have.
That was
Months ago.
between rehabs, so I don't remember offhand. We'll call it good either way.
Oh.
Your timeline's based on rehabs now.
Right.
Yeah,
Before rehab number 2.
but after, yeah.
All right, so we're gonna maybe have another job with the Jackal's Lantern. It sounds like, and Rex has got us up to our old game. So
Well, the one with the Jackal's Lantern, since that's technically a lead on Jenny, which is my current lead on what happened to Shady Acres, and that death toll might be of interest to our new friend,
good call.
who might take on the work purely for the information, since, we're not being paid for it.
It's true. You know, friend of my friend and all that.
Hmm.
I'm gonna go walk over to him.
Okay. Deeps, what have you been doing this whole time?
Drinking.
Okay. You're about 20 Eddie. Well, that's like 10 drinks. So maybe less than that.
No, he's drinking top shelf stuff, like real whiskey.
Okay.
You were 10 drinks in. Good luck with this conversation, boys. Go.
Yeah. You're maybe, I don't know, 10 Eddies in by the time Wraith makes his way up to you. Like nearing the end of your second glass.
Chumba, you mind if I sit with you?
Go right ahead.
Sit down next to you. I feel like you might be having a day, my friend.
Oh. Yeah.
I've been there.
You? Nah.
I wasn't always this model citizen you see before you.
I don't believe it. You seem like a stand-up citizen.
That is not true in the least. So what's your plan going forward?
Survive tonight.
Good.
Find work. Figure out what to do next.
Well, I might be able to help you with literally all of those things,
Oh,
as it turns out. You want to order yourself another cocktail and then meet us over at the booth?
yeah.
That-
Okay.
Thanks. Appreciate it. I'm going to put down 20 eddies on the bar
Okay. Devin
to
takes it
clear the current tab.
and puts it in the cash register. Slides you a new drink.
Thank you, sir.
And he starts to see how inebriated you are. He hesitates for a moment, but says, "Last one." Slides it over to you.
I nod to him knowingly. I'm going to lead Deeps back to the booth.
Okay.
Here, take a load off for a second.
I plop down in the chair and slide down a little bit.
I'm going to walk back over to Devin.
Okay.
Very reminiscently. Hey, Chumba, I feel like maybe we got off on the wrong foot.
Oh, you mean when you called me the wrong name?
It was all in good fun. I'm trying to make a friend. You seem like maybe you could use a few friends.
What do you mean?
Hey, man, we all need friends, yeah?
We could all use friends.
I'm just trying to make a friend. And you seem like a good guy. I mean no hard feelings. I'm sorry that the gentleman there was a little bit inebriated. We'll make sure he gets home safe and doesn't cause any trouble.
Sure. Yeah, of course.
And I want to say, you're doing a great job back there.
Thanks. Yeah, I've done it for years. You ever been a bartender?
Not officially. I've done it at a lot of parties. Comes with, the whole rocker lifestyle, but
Right. You're right.
yeah, I'm sorry.
No, I was told about you. I know you from around.
I hope it's only good things.
Yeah, sort of.
All right.
Hal used to talk about you some.
Yeah, Hal was a good guy.
Yeah, well, I'm not him, so would appreciate
know.
it if you used my name.
I apologize. Devin,
Yep. You're forgiven.
you have a good night, man.
Yeah, you too, man.
I go back to the booth.
Okay. Head back to the booth where Deeps is sinking down in his chair in front of Moxie.
I really thought you were going to say Cal at the end. I'm not.
It took all my strength.
Really-
You guys want to continue a moment? I have to deal with something real quick.
Of course.
Continue roleplaying.
That looked like it went better than last time.
Yeah, I didn't, get thrown out immediately, so I'll take what I can get.
And you're not about to get him fired, are you?
No, he did get forewarned about me by Hal.
Who's hot?
Hal was the previous bartender.
One
He's
of.
a good guy. Close friend of
All
mine.
right. All right. You guys ever been to the asshole of the ocean?
Nah, I've been to a lot of assholes, but never the one of the ocean.
I don't recommend it.
Yeah?
Yeah. Still trying to get my land legs.
Okay. You've been out to sea for a minute then.
Yeah.
I'm gonna roll to see if I have
How-
any idea what that is.
I know Moxie doesn't, so you go right ahead. How
Yeah.
long? How long have you been?
Most of my life. I'd say all my life.
Isn't that like a really big float city that's out there?
Yeah. Yeah.
What's that
Like
like?
A city on the water?
Middle of the damn ocean.
Huh?
Oh, yeah.
But how big are we talking?
Well, there's a big plate, and there's 2 oil tankers that drive around that are tied together. It's really big.
Bigger than like 28 cubits.
Yes.
Alright. This must be really weird for you then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, my friend, we will help take good care of you and get you your land legs. Because everybody could use a friend.
He's your best friend.
I am one of your best friends. Not yet, but soon.
Right, it's the other way around, isn't it? He's your best friend. Right, right.
Anyway,
What?
you said you were looking for work, yeah?
Gonna need to find some, yeah.
Well, in the morning, if you remember, call one of our numbers. Because we got work for you.
Happy.
We will give them to you before you go to bed.
When am I going to bed?
Whenever you're ready, I will walk you to your queue. We won't even have to go around the long way. I know how to get through the office.
There's an office?
Yeah, it's a secret entrance.
Oh, that's neat.
Yeah. You okay, buddy? You need some water?
Yes.
I'll be right back.
I did a shot for every one of my family members.
Oh, goodness. I'm gonna leave you two there, and I'm gonna go get some cactus water from Devin to bring back.
Okay. Get some nice sparkling cactus water.
You still family on that floating city of yours?
Yeah. Yeah. They're all in jail, though.
But they're alive.
Yeah.
You don't seem thrilled about that.
Well, I'd be with them if it wasn't for me being sick that day.
So you didn't go on this, we'll say, job. They got pinched and you got to walk free. That about
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. Something like that.
Well, at least you know they're safe. Maybe. I'm sure they're fine.
Sure they will be. They just won't be out for a while.
So until then, you're going to stay here, earn some cash.
Well, I thought I was gonna have family here to stay with.
Yeah.
I have a question for you, Blank.
Tell me.
Toxin binders, do they affect alcohol and how it length of time and stuff like that?
Not
They
sure
used
off
to in
the top of my head.
2020, if I remember right.
That's
but
what I was
don't
remembering.
remember in Red.
Give me 2 seconds to take a look.
And
Well,
since we're looking up a rule,
Thank you. Perfect. Thanks.
I just wanted to mention that we are still doing that giveaway. We are 2 people short, and we've got, just a couple hours left in the show. So if you would like to follow us, we'd greatly appreciate it. It would help us out a lot. And we would be giving out a copy of Cyberpunk Red, the actual game we are playing now, whether it be digital or physical. So
+2 to resist torture drugs to anything relevant. So yeah, it would absolutely. You can roll it with the +2 and see where you are.
I just wanted to say something narratively, and I wanted to know if it made sense.
Go for it.
So that's all.
Go for it.
It just sucks when you have to drink so much all at once just to feel it.
High tolerance. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's expensive.
Ugh.
I have a question for you, Deebs. Well,
Yeah.
you're
What?
seemingly in a really great, honest, sharing mood. Your jobs with your family, which landed them in jail, seems to be on a grey scale of morality. If we have a job for you, what kind of lines do you have?
Like, what do you mean?
Well, theft, robbery, kidnapping, murder, where all okay, some not okay.
It depends on the situation. But I have been known to be morally gray.
Morally grey is a very good place to be in work that's not always above board.
So you said, is there a jukebox or where you can pick music, or is it all being played by another thing?
There's music coming through a speaker. There doesn't appear to be a juke box per se, but there is kind of a LED screen in front of you, like on the table, where you would turn on the white noise generator and things of that nature, and there is like a song request menu there.
Press the song.
Okay.
Johnny Silverhand.
Okay.
can I return about this time?
Sure.
Oh, please do.
This is a classic. I love this track. I'm gonna set down the Three Waters.
I'm gonna get up and dance.
For the podcast listeners, we are all now dancing.
In our seats.
It's true.
He seems like a lot of work right now, but he's also going through a hard time.
Yeah. He just lost his entire family. Well, no. No, he has family on the floating city. But his family here. It's a lot to take in.
Get it?
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of why I, thought we'd help him out.
Yeah, and he seems to handle morally grey areas of work well, so
Oh, good.
yeah.
I just naturally assume everybody's morally gray, so.
After that whole incident with the trunk.
Oh, the kidnapping, yeah. Employee
That'd be the one.
relocation project, yeah.
There you go. That's much better. I figured, be safe to ask.
Yeah, no, it's a good call.
This is Johnny Silverhand when he mellows out a little, apparently.
This is his acid jazz face.
Can't play any good metal, so
I feel like Moxie's kind of like bobbing in the booth a little bit to the music.
okay.
Send a text to Veronica.
Okay. What are you gonna say?
Still sober. At a bar, but I've only had water and green tea. I hope you're having a good night.
She sends you a cheering emoji back and says, "Pretty good. Just laying in bed."
Well, sleep well.
You too.
Alright.
Doesn't this song just speak to you?
Probably the greatest guitarist of our ages.
I know, he's amazing. He made me learn guitar. I wanted to so much.
You know guitar.
I dabble. But I learned a few of his songs just so I could learn how to play.
Maybe we can jam sometime.
Oh, you play?
A little bit of drums, a little bit of singing, you may have heard of me. My name's Wraith.
He's
There's
from a
literally-
floating.
I don't know if I would have
From a
heard of
floating
it.
city,
There's
right?
From
literally-
a Drift Nation.
Oh, you know what? That's a good point.
Not from here, though. What,
Yeah.
Are you famous?
I'm not famous. It's just some people know who I am.
Oh, that's cool, man.
But yeah, let's jam sometime. I'm always looking for good people to play with. I've got a really cool antique Johnny Silverhand hoodie too.
What?
Yeah,
No way.
for sure.
I need one of those.
You know what? Maybe I can part with it. You never know.
That would be pretty sweet.
But you, my friend, sure we can work it out.
Hades, roll a dance check real quick.
Oh, sweet.
Oh yeah, I was gonna put points in dance. I don't think I did. Luckily, I haven't said I'm dancing.
I do not have dance. What's its parent skill?
Dex.
Would we consider yourself extremely drunk?
I mean, should we roll that?
Sure. Roll it with the toxin binders.
Reverse torture drug.
Although it's going to be very awkward if it turns out you're not drunk at all.
I'm pretty drunk. Don't worry about it.
Total?
14. No, let's see. 4 minus 1 is 3. And resist is.
Oh, here's a much better guitar riff.
Oh yeah, it's 8 total.
8 total?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, you're pretty fucked up. So yes, -4 to the dance roll.
So Dex plus dance plus.
Doesn't that make dancing better?
Actually, depending on what you're drinking, it does.
Maybe from your perspective.
Because if you're drinking that stuff that Kenner used to drink, it used to give you a
Smash.
+2 to dance.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, it did.
Well, that's a 10,
Nobody told me he was drinking Smash.
12,
Nope.
17.
Holy shit.
No, -4,
Oh,
13.
Still,
it's
he rolled a 12.
you
on
do
it,
a very simple dance. Okay.
Perfect.
I will do the Cabbage Patch.
Explain
It's the only
Cabbage
dance
Patch.
I know.
Explain the Cabbage Patch.
in like precision. First, you put your arms out, and then rotate.
Cabbage Patch.
Right.
There you go.
What are our plans for the rest of tonight?
No idea.
Hades, are you gonna keep drinking alcohol?
Well, I don't think I'll be served anymore.
That doesn't mean we can't get you alcohol.
I know that. Yeah, I want to stay smashed.
Oh yeah. I'm sure we worked that out then.
Okay. So, am I trying to understand, or that you want to?
No, I'm just saying what our plan is.
What time of night is it now?
Let's say it's approaching 11 p.m.
I'll probably drink another couple hours if the bar's open.
Yep. The bar is open. Some, people have filtered in by this point. It's kind of lively. The sweet shredding of Johnny Silverhand's guitar playing plays in the background.
Oh yeah, I've probably filled up the queue as much as I can.
Bar
same
begins
song
to
over
fill
and
with
over.
smoke.
Over and over.
Just this big plume of smoke as people light up their cigarettes or drugs.
Have you got him? Right.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I'm good.
You sure?
Of course.
All right. I'll talk to you in the morning.
Have a good night.
You too. Cheers, Deep. I don't know if he's in the middle of the dance floor or if he's still at the table or where he is, but He waves.
He's dancing somewhere.
yeah. Says bye, and she's going to head to her room and just chat with them
Okay. So you gotta.
before passing out.
Vim is crawling across the floor looking for food.
Oh, she'll find him some food that she's got stored somewhere.
Okay. Open up one of the cupboards, take out a few of the old leaves, I guess. Feed it to him.
My favorite character that you have to play.
Yeah, I would like to just loop that food moment. It'd be great.
Right?
Okay.
Yeah, she just I guess she'll sit on the mattress.
Okay.
With him on her knee and the food in her cyber hand. And just unloads everything quietly to him about what's happened and her thoughts.
It regards you with reptilian indifference as it
Yeah.
makes It stands there, so at
Yep.
least there's that.
He's great. He doesn't judge her. He doesn't talk back. He doesn't interrupt. He's fantastic. He's the best
True.
animal companion. Requires very little maintenance.
Yep. He does. He does get close to you for heat, though.
Yeah. When she's done, and she gets ready for bed in her like just underwear and a t-shirt, she'll I think she keeps him either like on her chest or like on her neck
Okay.
for that warmth, and then she puts the blanket over top.
Okay. This winter has been pretty rough on him. Fortunately, it's been a warmer winter than normal.
She needs to get him a heat lamp. She needs a terrarium. Look, she's been broke, okay?
He got money now, all I'm saying. Anyway, so
You almost wrecked my car coming out of rehab. I'm sorry
Right.
if I forward
wreck
that.
it.
An almost.
Our cars don't have a good straight luck.
yeah,
The windshield's still cracked. Let's not forget.
they're very fragile things.
I would like to send out a blast
Who are you
to all my
blasting?
followers
Okay.
to tell them that my new friend just arrived in town and could really use, a good night out, and to show them what Night City means.
Do a charismatic impact.
All right.
Ooh.
I got a 8.
8?
Yeah.
Dang, that's for a good roll. Oh, wait.
It's a 3.
I mean, that's a decent number for a low roll.
Yeah.
Yeah, these don't go.
Charismatic impact can't go that high anyway because it's not stat plus.
Did I say leadership? I did, didn't I?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I can't remember. It's too far back.
Feeling this.
Yeah.
The music? Cool.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you eventually do call. Some people filter in. It's not incredibly lively, but a person or two comes,
That's fine.
and you guys, we'll say, Grim, the rather melancholy fellow. He shows up. So, as you can imagine, he's the life of the party.
Yeah, I'm sure.
He stands there, just smoking a cigarette, and says, "This band rocks."
Yeah.
This is some Nova shit. This is
For
back
sure.
when music was real.
Whatever happened to it, man?
I don't know, Wraith. Why don't you pick it up?
My new album is selling pretty well. Granted, it's all recycled material.
Yeah, come up with new shit.
I keep that in mind.
And
Forgot how
the other guy,
straightforward Grim was.
Sam, he says, "No, that was a really good album."
I got some new stuff in the works. Don't worry, I'm not worried about it.
It has some interesting twists to songs that we've all heard before.
I've got some new stuff that there's only bootlegs out there on the street. I was working on an album when Z passed away, so
We'll get over it, man. She's gone.
you're a good friend.
Shh.
Just pat him on the back.
Christ.
He smokes a cigarette.
Hey,
I'm
don't
sure
talk to my friend like that.
a clove cigarette too.
Yeah.
And you thought Moxie
You're-
was rude.
Dick.
He looks over at this guy and he says, "Yep, you're not wrong."
Sam, you want to grab some shots? We'll do a round.
Yeah. He goes and grabs some shots.
new friends.
Hey,
I hope you weren't
I
expecting
bring
me.
it to my lips. I do not drink it.
Okay. Sam comes back with drinks, and yeah, you guys
Yeah.
do your toast. And yeah,
I bring it to my lip, but I don't drink. And then I like palm it, and then I'm gonna set it down in front of Deeps.
okay.
and then I shoot it. This is our system for the whole night.
And it continues well into the night. Deeps, you end up passing out at home.
I make
At
sure
some-
he gets home safe.
At some point, Wraith, where are you going?
I have a cube now.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
I forgot.
I paid
You
rent
guys
and
all live here.
everything.
Holy
Like
shit.
an adult.
I know,
You guys
right?
actually all live here. Hello, Echo.
Hi,
Oh,
Echo.
that's
Hi,
it.
Echo.
Ah.
How's it going? Welcome to the stream. Okay, you guys all pass out. Wake up
Yeah.
in the morning the next day.
I didn't, so you're aware, I didn't imbibe any alcohol or take any drugs during the day.
Okay. Cool. So no addiction tests. Understood. Wake up in the early morning. What would you guys like to achieve today? Who would like to start us off for the morning?
I'd like to see how hungover I am.
Should
Yes,
we
you can
roll a
start.
will to see who wakes up?
Because I'm going to sleep for a long time.
Okay. So you're probably still asleep.
Jess, you went to bed first, so if you want Moxie to wake up, that's fine.
Yeah.
Moxie always wakes up early, but she always does the same thing, so I'm not super concerned.
Fair enough.
Actually, how early does Wraith wake up?
Pretty early, actually. He doesn't sleep very much that night. He's been having bad nightmares, and so he hasn't been sleeping very often.
So let's say you guys come across each other in there's kind of a communal laundry and showering area for your cubes. They don't have individual showers or anything. So Wraith, or Moxie, you've taken a shower in the morning, and Wraith is there kind of just watching his clothes spin around in a circle, just staring blankly. He kind of has bags under his eyes from lack of sleep.
She gets out, she looks at her hair, which is just still
Just
choppy
rattiness, yeah.
and
Ratty, get it?
ragged and everything else.
Throwback.
But she has changed. She's trying to figure out what to do with her hair, and she notices Wraith. She's just like, "Hey, Wraith, can
What's
you
up?
help me with this?
Oh, yeah. Let me help.
Thank you.
What color are we going with today?
What color would you like?
What's your idea for your outfit? Your full design for the day?
That's a really good question. Thanks.
Green!
Nicely done, Aries. Nicely done. Yeah, she'll think. Oh man, she is SOL for clothing. She's got like her half pants, boots, and one of her shirts that will.
So you don't have a clear idea for today, is what I'm
No.
taking.
No, I
Can
don't.
it wouldn't be wardrobe style. Can I personal groom on somebody else?
Yeah, or can he aid by like? Can
I would like
aid
to do
his-
her hair. and in the process be like, you know what, we both really need to go shopping today. I have 4 outfits, and other than this lab coat and shirt and sweats, they're all in the wash right now. So, can I roll
Yeah,
wardrobe
I'm
style?
Sure. This would be personal grooming if you're cutting her hair.
Okay. I'm gonna spend 3 luck.
Can I also, because she has her, oh, what's it called? Personal, no, that doesn't give a bonus. Never mind. I thought it did. Carry on.
Okay, go
I
ahead.
only got a 24.
24?
Sweet.
All right. Wraith manages to salvage the awful dew upon your head, reverting it back to what it was before, like when he bet you. The nice trimmed look that you had back then.
She is so happy and very relieved. Thank you so much for that.
Of course. But we do need to get some shopping done.
We really, yeah.
Is my dryer almost done, or is it a washer?
Sure, it's a dryer, and yeah, it stops. I mean, I said
Okay.
I guess it could be the washer, but anyway, it stops.
It perfectly timed stops.
It's perfectly.
I take out the clothes that are in it, and I fold them neatly on top of it, except for the Johnny Silverhand hoodie.
Okay.
I have a stop to make before we go shopping.
Sure.
I go to Deep's Cube
All right.
and knock on the door.
2 of you head to Deep's cube, knock on the door. Deep's, you're in your bed. You're woken by the sound of some hammering on your door. The light in this room is pretty much non-existent, and that's perfect for you right now. Just a small square block of sunlight comes right into the center of the room.
Is it one of those hangovers that like you feel fine, but you're like, if I move even one muscle, then this is gonna suck?
Pretty much.
Just
Well, I'm
stay
hoping my
still.
toxin binders, like
Help with that.
at my young age, make my life easy.
That's true. You're probably used to being pretty drunk. You're a pirate. You were from a pirate colony after all, in the
Yes.
pirate drift nation. So
And I really hardcore drank because I knew that I needed to.
it's true. It's still. I mean, in
Yeah,
addition
no.
to drinking, you did take some pretty heavy or moderate net damage, brain damage. So
Yeah, no, totally.
you still have
yeah.
that flaring headache from that, as coupled with the hangover.
Yeah. Hello? Who's there? What?
Hey, buddy, it's Wraith.
Oh.
Open the door, Chumbada.
I am not moving.
Do I still have his keys from the night before when I put him in here?
Sure.
Actually, I could just pick the lock.
Okay, pick the lock.
All right.
Can you pick the lock though?
I hope. We'll find out on the next exciting episode of
Suck it. My brain went there too. Of
Not quite there yet.
I have a 16.
Okay, that's enough.
Okay.
Takes you maybe, I don't know, 5 minutes, and then you spring the lock open.
Okay. Here you go, buddy. I'm gonna put the warm, fresh out of the dryer Johnny Silverhand hoodie on him while he's laying there.
The dim fluorescent lights from the hallway that he's walking through hit the ground, causing your eyes to have to squint a little bit to block out all of that damn light.
Thank you.
No problem. Hey,
I'm gonna cuddle it.
we're going shopping. Do you need anything? Maybe some kibble? New Baja flavor?
Sure.
Okay.
Maybe some water.
Yeah, no, we'll get you water before we leave. But yeah. All right.
All right.
So, I leave.
Okay. You leave.
He's not in great shape yet.
No, I imagine not.
Kids these days.
Probably by tonight he should be moving. I
Oh,
would
I'm
hope.
sure. So I was wanting to go to Star Mall to shop. Did you have any preferences on where you want to
I
go?
didn't do that for you.
The only
You wanna
place that
go-
has the clothing I want?
Where?
The Star Mall?
Really?
I understand why you would be worried about that, but we're on good terms right now.
It's also across the fucking city.
Do you know another nice clothing establishment near here?
Moxie's gonna pull out her agent. She is going to do her damnedest to look for
Anything
his style closer. Yeah.
Pull out your agent. You still have the message that you guys had deciphered written out on your agent from last night. Moxie Wraith. For a moment, might not be them recording your names. This isn't. This was a decrypted, in a way, message. Might be a message for you. For you and Wraith specifically.
Fuck. Hey, your bestest buddy in the whole wide world.
Sure, yeah.
Do you ever learn about Kenneth's background?
You know, he told me a little bit when we were drinking, but not nearly enough that I would remember it sober. Can I roll a concentration to see if I remember any of the stuff he told me?
What are you trying to remember specifically?
Because he had talked about his family when he had come to look for Jenny, and I'm trying to remember pieces of how he got there.
Okay. Go ahead and roll.
I am not spending luck this time. Ooh, a 10.
Nice.
Woo!
All about 1, so I mean,
It's
not
still
throw
10.
a party, I guess.
The other way around.
Yeah.
My concentration, however, is a 9, so 9 plus 11 is 20.
20, that's
Nice.
not bad.
Woo!
There are things you remember that, I mean, they grew up together in the streets of Watson. They were really close for a while, and then he started really getting into self-study for medicinal remedies, while she actually went to the university district and studied electronics. And then at that point, they had fallen apart. She kind of got really into drugs, and he was always trying to be that consoling person for her. But it ended up just driving a wedge between them, as opposed to
Bringing them closer together.
bringing them closer. And you know, you remember him telling you about guys she'd fallen in with, how they were pretty much pieces of shit. And so, yeah, that's what you remember. They had fallen apart, but you know, it's still a sister. He wanted to
Relate this in a dramatic way, though. I'm not, because you told it to me in a logical way. I'm going to talk about the division in the family and that stuff. And see, she went away for technology college, and he went away for medical college. And while they were separated, she got addicted to drugs. And that division between them, they used to be so strong. Those bonds started to break down, and it was just
Right, do you
irreparable.
think he knows Morse code?
Him? No. Her, probably, but I can't imagine him knowing Morse code.
She doesn't know our names.
That is a
Which
conundrum.
means- But he does. Unless you can think of someone else at the Lantern who would reach out to us specifically.
Well, and really, we got to narrow it down to somebody who would reach out to you, because it's easy to hear my name somewhere. But you are a great, edgy reporter, so I think that whoever's reaching out must actually know you.
We should get this thing fucking decrypted sooner rather than later.
Alright, I guess we'll have to worry about the shopping later.
Hang on. She's going to send a text to Swag.
Okay.
Darling, if I send you a encrypt, are you awake? She'll start with that.
For you, yeah.
You are the best. Are you? I'm going to send you a file. Is it something you can unlock for me? And she'll send him the message.
Okay. There's a pause for a minute while you guys are standing in the hallway right in front of Deeps's.
I'm gonna go get water for Deeps.
Okay. Deeps, if you'd like to make a perception test, you might be able to hear these people talking. This new sheet's really confused everybody where the stats are, huh?
Yeah, but they're so
It's
nice.
just gonna take a while. They're beautiful. It
18.
Okay. 18. Yeah, you definitely hear these people talking. You can't make out every word, but you've definitely heard something about encryption or decryption and knowing names and sisters and relationships breaking apart.
How sober am I? What time is it?
You're sober. It's probably like 10 a.m.
Do you want me to roll to see how?
How
Or
well?
do you just role play it?
Just role play it.
Okay. I'll go up to the door. Open it. Have a hoodie on.
Hey, buddy, I brought you a water.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
What do you need decrypted?
Some information? Are you good at decrypting things?
Sometimes.
Alright, we'll race you against the other guy.
I mean,
Give the new guy a shot.
I have absolutely no problem giving the new guy a shot when the new guy doesn't look like he got hit by a truck.
Look, I'm good. Alright.
I absolutely believe you, darling. And There will
I'm gonna-
be plenty of other opportunities.
Whisper to Moxie, but I'm sure it's not that quiet because I know my character. He's a pirate. They're always hungover. It's okay.
Like, seriously, I'm not that hungover.
She sends him the file.
Okay.
Well, that's odd.
What's on?
Just the static sounds. Let me see what that.
Yeah, do either electronics or education. It'll be easier with electronics.
I'm doing electronics security tech.
Roll it.
That's my highest skill.
Nice. Good Alexec back there.
Ooh.
And then you'll minus, I think, 4 for your hangover.
Oh, okay.
Does the water help?
Yes, it's like instant rejuvenation.
Actually, that's for extremely drunk. You're past that point, so I'll just do -2.
It is cactus water.
There you go. Look how refreshing it was.
It's not that refreshing. -2. What's your total?
20.
20? Oh, dang.
Yep.
Yeah. So that pattern of noise to you definitely feels like it's information in sound form. It is actually electronic bits of data in sound form. You are not going to be able, from this signal, to get that data back into a state that is coherent from the sound wave. However, you know that these agents, they work off of these kind of wireless nodes throughout the city. Depending on your carrier, there's different nodes, and not just this city, but cities in general. You could extract the data directly from one of those nodes, but you need to have physical access to it in order to pull it off.
So the data, I can't access this to convert it back to data without being at a physical location with a node,
Wireless node, yeah.
wireless node.
Oh yeah, that won't be a problem. So if we can get you to a wireless access node, you'll be able to figure this out?
Yeah, I think so.
Alright.
Specifically, Hades, you would need an access node under the carrier where this is broadcasting on. Yeah.
So basically, I need to go to the place that it's at, and then I should be able to find where it's being broadcast from.
You don't need to go to the actual location wherever it's being broadcast from specifically, but rather where it's distributed out.
Oh, okay.
Think of it like kind of like a cell tower. You got to go to the cell tower and get the data physically from there. because the analog signal of the sound just isn't translating the digital bytes.
Oh, I get it. So like the phone doesn't have the right
Converter.
conversion. I need to be from the source. I get you.
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, you could attempt it. It would be nearly impossible to attempt
Right.
without like a quantum computer or something.
Oh, you need a quantum computer? I got one.
Shut
That's fine, yeah.
Shut the. Yeah. I need something like that. I need a wireless node.
Yeah, no, I can get you to a wireless node, no problem. But which exactly do you need to get to?
Well, we need to figure out. It's got to be. I got to get the stronger source.
Here's the thing. That's gonna be right there on the precipice of the combat zone.
All right.
Oh, you're not from here. Never mind. No, it's all gonna be cool. Don't worry about it. It's not
Alright.
called combat zone, however, because it's friendly.
Oh, I mean that all makes sense.
I grab your stuff.
Question. Because Jess is very bad at technology and understanding things and needs this dumbed down for her. But this wireless node, he needs a strong wireless signal. Does it have to be from the area which is transmitting, or can it be from just if she brought him to, say, the new satellite office, which she assumes has an actual broadcast tower and therefore a wireless node, would that work?
It needs to be of the specific carrier of
So,
where it's
Sorry,
being
go ahead.
broadcast from.
so basically, the signal is going digitally to this wireless node,
Yes.
and then being broadcast.
To
Oh,
anybody
out.
with a specific brand of cell phone.
Yeah, and
Right.
that point is where it's breaking down.
Yes.
So we need to get the digital copy of the information.
Exactly.
we
Though I
don't know
would like to move it, break into new set.
What that is.
Not off.
Sorry, what? No, not offhand, but I mean, some research. Figure it out.
Did Deeps, I was trying to figure this out in my brain. Did Deeps explain essentially that this signal travels
That's
to
up
a very
to,
specific...
that's up to him.
Okay.
Okay. Basically, I need to know what agent service that this originally came from.
Oh, and to clarify, Wraith doesn't understand anything that's going on. Just to make that clear.
Yeah, he's staring
Yeah.
blankly at you.
Like the agent that sent it or that it was sent to.
Either one should work. It would be
Yeah.
the same.
Is that information in the data? Like,
No,
if I looked hard enough? Okay.
exactly.
Thank
Patient
you.
zero.
Thank you, Patient Zero. That was yes, thank you. She's going to text Kaze and ask her which service, which agent she has.
Text her. Okay.
Yeah.
She says, why? Question mark?
Service, not whoever's running the service.
the
While
message.
you're texting Kaze,
Yeah.
Swag comes back. He says, "Looks like a bunch of gobbledygook to me." Sorry, it's not really my thing. I'm a producer. You know what I mean?
girl, I make music videos. I don't like edit sound. I don't know what you want from me.
We expect
Oh.
more.
No, she will. Trying to think of a witty way to like cover it for Kaze, but she's something to the effect of, yeah, what service are you with? I think she'll say, I'm considering switching given the quality of the message you sent me.
She says, she sends back question mark, but then afterwards it says, has the bubbles that says she's still typing. And
At which point she'll send to Swag. No worries, love. Thought I'd give it a shot. Thank you anyway. I have some gifts for you. We'll see you soon.
Okay. You get back. Then Kaze texts back, I have a Fuyutsuki G100.
She relays that to Deeps.
Now that I know the agent, I need to know the service.
You would imagine the
Whoever's-
service is Fuyutsuki as well.
Oh, so typically that's how it works in this.
Yeah,
You
I
get
mean,
the
they all
service
can
with the
connect to
agent.
each other, but yeah. You get the service with the agent.
Okay. Well,
I
now
mean,
we know that.
You could jailbreak it. You could.
Confuse people. Yeah.
Yeah.
I need a Fuzuki.
Fuyutsuki.
Fuyuzuki.
Sure.
Tower.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Are you guys still in the
Uh-huh.
hallway?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Right in front
people
of
have
his
been
apartment.
walking by you guys as you're talking.
Oh no! If people were walking by, she would stop.
Yeah. You should imagine
assumed
that
it was mostly
you're not
quiet.
really ever alone in the hallways. That's not true. But it's morning, and so people are doing their daily grind.
Going to their jobs.
You pull everybody into the apartment.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
I gotta pack my stuff anyway.
I guess Moxie will search for in the Glen area. One of their satellites.
One of the wireless nodes.
Yeah.
Sure, do a library search for me.
I don't know if this is going to lower the DC at all, but she's gonna start on their garden. If you were considering how if you have I
Like
don't
a
know,
coverage
God, you
map?
guys are in the States. But if you're with I don't know, if you tell us what are your things, and you can go to
that's
the.
not a thing.
It's not a thing.
What?
It's really sad. They have great
Stop.
commercials.
What?
When you go and you researching to possibly switch services, and you go to their page, it kind of gives you a list of offices, branches.
Oh,
She's
okay.
gonna start there. I don't know if that will help lower the DC, but she's gonna go to their garden and
Okay.
try to start there.
All right. Go ahead and roll it. I'll give you a +1.
Cool, because that was a 2.
You get a +2 for using your agent for
I
this?
do. Yep. I just like that it's been a 2, apart from that 110 that I got. Okay, so I had 2 for my agent, 14, 17.
17?
Yeah.
Yeah, in the Glen, specifically, there are 3 Fuyutsuki towers. One is on the bottom, kind of next between South Night City and the old combat zone, where those meet. There's one nearing Old Japantown, and then there's one closer to the University District.
And you said any tower deeps?
Yeah, should be fine.
We're going to Star Mall. And she's gonna go
what's
get
Star Mall?
ready.
It's a magical place. You're gonna love it.
We'll get you to a node. Let's just get ready to go.
This is a great restaurant,
Well-
also.
Cool. I'll leave my guitar, my amp behind.
Cool. And because
I will-
because you have to go early tonight, I think this is a great place to end it for the night. How do you guys feel about
I'm fine. I'm excited.
that?
You get to buy fancy clothes. Is that why you're
Uh,
excited?
and I get to see the cute girl that works at the place in the mall.
Oh
As
yeah.
soon as you said Old Japantown, I was like, Star Mall is.
Nice. So good job, guys. Let's do 30 IP for everybody tonight.
I'll remember
Did
to
we-
write it down.
Did
later.
we
Do
do IP
not-
last time?
No, write it down now, because you
My
won't.
notes for this episode are shit.
What?
My notes for this episode are shit.
I always
Would you like
rewatch
me to
it.
take some notes while I'm editing?
That would be great.
Okay.
Yeah, that was a fun as hell episode.
Yeah, thank you all for.
Thank
Thank
you
you
for
for
being
being here.
around and being here, guys.
We did
Um,
not hit our goal.
We didn't get hit our follower goal, but here's the thing: we got was that a 10,000 bit cheer
Yeah.
or something?
Yeah, it's quite a few.
That's
There's-
quite a few. I think that we should give away anyway. We're so close, and we
I'm down.
everybody's tried so
Good.
hard. We made it.
Thank you all for being
cool.
here.
Yeah,
Yes,
thank you
thank
guys
you
all
all.
for being here.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Active chatters. Let's pick one at random from the chat. So I don't have a good way to do this. So let's look. Actually, why don't you guys talk while I kind of read it up.
I also have. Let's not forget about our donations that we're going to be doing with our
Yeah.
charity Extra Life.
Yeah, that bar at the top, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
We
Is
have
that- Is that a thing?
what?
Sorry, I'm gonna.
If you do bang donation.
Yeah!
Yeah.
Donate,
Yeah.
it is. Look at that.
So that goes to Children's Miracle Network hospitals locally. We have a very reasonable goal of $100 that we'd like to hit. That is going to be the weekend of the 19th through the 21st. And unfortunately, on that day, the 20th that we would be playing, Hades has a prior engagement. So you guys get to deal with me running my very first game here on the show.
Woo-hoo!
Yeah, so you've had the beautiful Jess run, the sofa episodes, and you've seen Blake do whatever it is he does, mostly play Cyberpunk 77. And Hades did the D&D episode, which was amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're actually thinking about declassifying that one and making it for public consumption soon. We're talking about it. We'll see how it goes. So yes, join us and you will get to see all the nonsense as it is.
Don't we all, Patient Zero? Don't we all?
And we'll be doing Lasers and Feelings, which is a one-page RPG. It is a space. It's a lot like Star Trek. It's a space story about you are crew members on a ship and your captain falls ill for one reason or another and calamity sets in, but it's all done through dice rolls and hilarity. So yeah, it'll be a lot of fun.
It'll be great.
Yeah, the D&D stream was awesome.
All right, looks like it's you, Patient Zero. You have taken the winning thing. Congrats! Yay!
Congratulations!
You win
Yay!
a copy of Cyberpunk Red, the physical or digital. Just let us know. I think you are in our Discord, so feel free to, or I'll DM you tomorrow or something, and we'll figure out how to get that
Work
to
out the
you.
details. Yeah,
But yeah, thank you,
Congratulations.
everybody, for watching.
we appreciate it
Really
very much.
appreciate you.
We love all the support.
Do love the support.
We have a great community. If you want to collaborate with us or get involved in some way, feel free to go to our website, which I don't know why I
Discord.
pointed down. Well, I was going to say on the website they can get a hold of our email address. Also, our
Sure.
Discord, super helpful. But you can directly email us also. All that contact information is on the website. Discord's a great place to talk to any of us directly, like in the moment. And we're always, looking to work with people.
On the website as well, we have the art that Crosswire has done for characters on there.
Yeah.
We're working on fleshing out that website to have like bios for the characters and information and all sorts of fun stuff on there. That's coming.
Character tabs
It's
that have,
very
like,
slow to
what
roll out.
Backstory stuff we've released
Yeah, it's
so
coming.
far. Yeah.
Coming slowly. So go check that out. Keep your eye on that. And feel
Yeah.
free to reach out to us with any questions you have. You know, we do Q&As from time to time, but you know, that's not the only time I'm available to answer questions, or any of us. I answer a lot
we're
of questions.
always around.
Answer questions.
I talk too much. I enjoy talking.
On the note of us wanting to collab with people, we actually worked with the gentleman from Tavern Under the Stairs. Blank and him sat down,
Ryan.
and yeah, I just didn't know if he went by his screen name or just his name, Ryan. So they sat down and they discussed, homebrewing rules and, different systems and stuff. And it was actually really, really cool. So if you get a chance to check it out, please do so.
Mm-hmm. Is Janiac on tonight? I feel like we should rate him if he is.
I don't believe so. I'm checking through my
He was
people
earlier.
live. Yeah.
Who do you guys want to raid?
And I'm glad you enjoyed the D&D episode, Patient Zero.
Yeah, that was amazing.
That was fantastic.
I'm glad you liked it as well.
That Queen Amy is playing Heart Gold.
Let's do somebody in the tabletop RPG group.
Okay. I don't have anybody in tabletop that's currently on, so show some love for our
let's do this
fellow
Ruby tabletop.
TTRPGers.
We'll do raid.
Thank you guys all so much for being here with us today, and
Bones,
congratulations, Patient Zero.
Yeah, for
Yes,
sure.
Thank you.
Congratulations,
Winning.
Patient Zero.
Now you are among the mighty few that have a copy of the book. Not even Jess has a copy of the book.
I have a digital copy.
I know.
That counts, right?
Certain lines from it still make me giggle. It's nice.
Oh, nice. That's awesome.
All right.
I loved
It
that
was
one.
so much fun.
I'm going to switch to our ending scene to honor our Patreons before we head out on the raid. So thanks, everybody. Bye.
Thank you.
We love you. Bye.